Hello, this is Anfield Road Layout in the Loft with my usual live. I have got people in basement I will be bringing up. And do want to say it is a train channel and I do a lot of scratch building on this. And I have people that come up that show what they're doing as well. And they're doing crafting stuff as well. So without further ado, and dioramas, without further ado, we'll bring up Steve Childers. So,
hi Lee.
hello, Steve.
How you doing?
Not too bad. How's yourself?
Oh, wonderful. Let me change the camera angle around a little bit.
I see you're on the roundhouse.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was pointing out the corn. The corn is.
Yeah, I can see that. It's looking good. I better, before we get talking, I'll bring someone else up that's in the basement as well. I've got Dragon Lover in the basement as well.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of testing and we've got it sorted. So I'll bring Dragon Lover. She's on the workbench. So I'll bring her up. Right, now let's do some changing of cameras. Not that one. That one. There we go. Hello, Dragon Lover.
Hey. Hello.
Hey.
I hope this is working.
It is. It is. Well, we've done enough
cool.
testing to see if it's working. I'm going to put this down on my bench as well. I'm working on making little skips. Oh, I've built pallets, but I'm going to convert this long pallet into a skip type thing for putting scrap in on the industrial area.
Cool.
Yep, so... Hello, Anthony Dodge. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Grandpa Dodge.
Yeah, it is. It's Grandpa Dodge. I had issues earlier. I've had issues most of the morning on the laptop.
Oh?
Not on this laptop, on another laptop. Not my streaming laptop. I'm messing with another laptop I've just got back as well. So, what's happened to Dragon Lover? She's in the basement, gone black. When she comes up. Hello, new.
Hello.
We just had Dragon Lover been in here, and then she went black, and then it froze.
Yeah. She had somebody come by. She said she'd be in the basement in a little bit.
She's still in the basement, but it's froze.
Yeah. Her. I think she's on the. I think she might be on the phone calling somebody. So her ex just showed up.
Oh no. We'll say no more anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you working on?
Not really sure.
Hey, I was just saying, my thing I was meant to do has been shelved because I made a bad cut on it and it's wrecked it, so I've got to do a rerun of it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. But the worst thing was, I've got to match it, so I'll have to do it in another time. So I'm actually going to make a skip. You know, like what you can put metal in on the industrial area, like rubbish and all that. I'm going to have a go at trying to create some sort of skip type thing, or a tray, like a rack what you can put rubbish in.
Yeah. Yeah, like the construction trash bins.
Yes, construction trash bins.
Yeah, it's a rubbish bin, yeah.
Dumpsters.
Yeah, dumpsters. She's back in the basement, but wait.
Then you can take a figure, Lee, and have them leaning over into the dumpster. All right.
Doing dumpster diving.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was about to say it. I was about to say, then you have a dumpster diver.
Yeah, then we are. Yeah.
Although,
I brought 2 videos out into. You're getting a double of me today because I brought a video out as well.
I saw that.
Yeah, I just a little sticker one of stickers I got from lives I go into.
oh, okay.
It
Also,
was for Ken Small Engines repairs in the States, Braveheart Scrapper, and Ali Mack, 2 in the UK. Who I know.
There's Mike. How you doing, Mike?
yeah, Almar, we see every once in a while. He shows up in a couple of streams. I actually did something yesterday.
We're not sure. Hello. Say no more on that one.
So I'm back. My phone's working.
Okay.
No problem.
Ah.
What
yeah,
are you working on? Are you still working on those shingles? How did I guess?
Yeah, this is.
I knew what you were working on. I knew you were going to be working on those shingles. I knew you were going to be working on the shingles. I'm working. I'm working on making a skip, and then I'm going to have people that are looking in it that look like the skip diver.
Well, now that I have my corn up, I've got to turn that hillside here into a pasture land and my farm and so forth. And I just have never been happy with my fly swatter static grass applicator.
Get a proper one then.
One of these. Okay. So I have been fabricating a new static grass applicator using the original Luke Towan type design modified.
Oh yeah, the Luke Towan one. Yes, that is a bit. Yes.
Modified by Larry the Cable, not the Cable, the DCC, Larry Puckett, the DCC guy. All right.
Yeah.
And then I've done a couple little things to it. I've got all my parts and so forth that I've been working on. Right now I'm waiting for the resin, the epoxy, to dry on my screen.
Yeah. Cool.
And
hello, Randall Allison.
That'll get it
hey,
all
Randall.
fired up.
Alright.
So until the epoxy dries on that screen, I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. Well, the street what I was meant to be making ended up getting shelved. I couldn't use what I was going to make because I wrecked it. I wrecked it before the stream.
I think because
no.
There's different.
Yeah. I cut it. I'll show you now on camera what I've done. It's a Metcalf kit that should be an extension, but I tried modifying it. But it won't work what I wanted to try and do with it because it's opposite. I was trying to make it a lean-to, but it won't work. Oh, it will, but I've got to do some modifications to it. And I'm not in the mood to do the modifications because it all went wrong, pear-shaped, the first thing I was trying to do with it, so that's been shelved, so I'm making a skip.
Yeah.
I just blame Heath.
Yeah, I started doing a little deal with my Mod Podge. I added some black paint to it so I could see how thick it was or how thin it was, and I'm not so sure about that. I think I might let it dry and then I'm gonna try and hit it
Has your
with.
shirt come as it yet?
We're not discussing the shed right now. I'm a little miffed. I had a little altercation with the driver over the phone, so it's not at the house yet.
We won't go there then.
Needless to say, it's sitting on the freight dock at FedEx right now, and I'll make a phone call and reschedule them to come drop it off. It'll be dropped off this week.
Say no more. Say no more. That's all we need to know.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to use my good brush on the Mod
All brushes end up being good for the first time using them, but after that, then they become old brushes.
Oh yeah, but this is an expensive terrain brush from Citadel, and I'm not sure I want to use it with Mod Podge.
Don't.
No, use a cheap and nasty one. Don't use a good one.
I know. Because the one brush I used, I didn't like the way it...
Use an old one. That way, if you forget to clean it.
Yeah. I just didn't like the way the one...
Hello, Julie.
Spread it out. It kind of... I didn't like the way this one brushed on.
I haven't broke my new pliers yet.
Oh, that's good.
They're still going strong.
The day is young.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But if you remember what was said by Jackie, I break them. She's not getting me another set, so I'm in catch-22 there with that one. So...
That was a mess.
Yeah. I haven't even got the YouTube chat up today.
I got it going. I just hadn't really looked
I
at
haven't.
it.
I haven't. I usually do, but I mean, I can go through StreamYard because I'm the host, so it's not that bad. But I'm waiting for glue to dry.
Oh, that's always fun.
I'm waiting for epoxy to dry.
Oh, yeah. Epoxy's even worse. I've got... We're not sure if Mel's going live or not, William.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. I hadn't really looked at anything on him.
I seen his last video. Yeah, I seen his last video he put up.
Yeah.
Studio. Yeah, that was.
Boy, did he look like he was he really looked like he was a happy chap. Finally, I was glad to see how happy he looked being in the studio.
Yeah.
Because this last year, not just the pandemic, but everything over the last year has just been a pain for him. Should just say the least. Yeah, he's had a lot of rough roads. All right.
Stringy.
What are you on about, Stringy?
Oh,
I think she's using hot glue.
I should have gathered you with the hot glue gun.
Strings.
Yeah, I was going to say, sounds like hot glue and springs.
I blew up my hot glue gun, so I've got to get a new one.
How'd you manage that?
But it was only $1. It was only the Poundland one. But I bought. The worst thing was that week I bought a load of new glue sticks for it. Thought, I'm going to use it. I'm going to start doing what I was doing with it. Bad idea. Next minute, it just stopped heating up and wouldn't work again. So it's been launched. So I've got to go and get a new one. Just my luck. Pot's odd law, innit?
I got notifications coming up and blocking everything on my screen.
Why?
I don't know. I got it was mail stuff and that, but it pops up right over where the chat window is. And it's like, dang it, quit.
I think this idea is going to work. What I'm doing, making
I
this
can't watch
skip.
the chat because for some reason it's my YouTube's lagging behind. I can tell by watching.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
There's a big lag.
There is a. I was meant to tell you that. I forgot to tell you that YouTube chat lags behind StreamYard, but it is.
When you're on panel, you're best just watching the StreamYard.
yeah.
If you have double monitors, you can put YouTube on one so that you can actually type back to chat. But
Yeah,
well,
usually if
I'm
I
trying an oddball setup. It's really strange.
Yeah, we know what your setup is.
I'm using an old cell phone as my webcam.
oh yeah, that'll work.
And did it freeze me up again? I think it did.
No, it hasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. It froze my camera again. I'll work this thing out.
I'm saying nothing.
I am not. I am computer proficient at a point, but.
Yeah, but we done all the testing and we had no problems.
It wasn't me. There's nothing on this phone. It was one of the things from the phone that popped up and it froze my camera. I can see everybody else moving.
We still got audio, so that's good.
Okay, turn it off. Yeah. Let's see if I turn it back on. No, it still got me frozen again.
Take it out and come back. Toy fish raid, a new hello Ron. I got first time raided.
Oh, call. Toy man just raided us.
Exactly.
What? Huh?
Toy man.
Oh.
Toy man's bar and grill just raided us. He's doing a raid.
Yeah, it's done the raid. I'm just reading what Anthony's just put. He did put a comment, but it was for one of my last videos. And I'm trying to understand what he's on about. Let me put it on screen. Anfield Road Layout Loft. Lee didn't answer my question. How did you get Han Solo to do your new channel video yesterday? I didn't. I done that video myself. So I don't know what you mean on that one, Anthony. Jog me memory back. Yeah, jog me memory. She's gone out of basement anyways.
Oh.
Looks like we're going to have problems.
Yeah. Here, let me pull her up on Messenger real quick, see what she said.
Yeah, I could have done. I could have done as well, because I've got her on Messenger.
Almost tempted to think about using throwaway sponges, although this is a throwaway brush, so I might just... Still don't like how the Mod Podge is coming out. It's not really coming out thick.
She come back in the basement.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah, but no camera on. All the testing we were doing, we done 2 tests, and it was fine. Then it comes to this, and
yeah.
I'll have a look at that now. bear with me.
Alright, I'm going to let that Mod Podge dry. I probably should do this on a smaller one.
Yeah,
I can test
I'm,
it.
I'm just having to have a look in my blocked list. I've just been, Gully Fish is meant to be blocked. I'm going to have a look on my
How did
settings.
she... Wonder how she
Yeah.
got blocked.
Yeah, she's never been in my streams.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think she's ever been over here unless she had a different name back then. But I don't remember blocking anybody out.
No, I've done it. She was in my block list, but I don't know what's gone on. It's sorted. It's sorted. So, don't know. She's back in basement, but I'll wait for it to put the camera on where it's meant to go.
I know she was saying her phone had an update or something on it. It threw the old phone all out of sorts.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, she made sure she dumped everything on it so it was just the operating system.
Yeah.
Because it originally had Messenger on it, because when y'all were doing your stream, when she said blame me, I had texted her right about the same time that that y'all were doing that, and it froze up her phone.
Okay, I've just looked into it and I can't see anything in my block list. I've just looked at it, Rob. So I don't know what's going on there. I've just looked in my block list. That should come back, but no camera. It's going to be playing like that, is it, today with her? Oh, it's back. I'll put
There
her
we
back
go.
down. Yeah, no.
Why does my camera not want to work? Well, okay. Let's see if I can get it hung up here.
Hello, Scotty Daniel. Thank you for coming into my stream.
Okay. Did it freeze again? It froze again. No, wait.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
I don't know, move your hand. Dragon
Yeah,
lever?
it has. Yep,
Yep.
it's froze.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
no,
there
it's
you go.
not.
I'm here. I'm just trying to. It
Yeah.
froze.
It's
Oh.
doing the blocky stuff. It's doing the jumping. Maybe the capture card. Oh wait, there is no capture card on it.
I have no clue.
Yeah, nor have I. It shouldn't, because you've took everything off it, so it shouldn't be causing you problems.
Is
Yeah.
it Wi-Fi or is it on cell?
It's actually a cell phone on Wi-Fi.
Okay, as long as it's on Wi-Fi and not cell.
No. It's actually it's my old phone. And I thought we had it working. Oh, well, it's blocky, but
Yeah.
It's working. I like that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get more paper towels. Oh, good, they're right behind me. I was sitting there. Where did I put my? I just bought 2 new rolls, and I was like looking. I was like, oh, they're on the floor next to me. Okay.
Oh, cool. This is coming on well now.
All right. Oh, you.
What have you done now?
Oh, what I was using for my that I just washed my brush off in was the water that I was using to keep moisture on green stuff putty to keep it from sticking. So I'll be right back.
Oh, he's done something. That's not in the new for William. Nothing's going right for my stream
Yeah,
today.
he used the wrong water to clean his brush.
Could be worse. Could have had a bad one like I did with my stream earlier. Breaking stuff as normal.
Yeah, I went to. I forgot I don't have my brush cleaning pot down here. It's sitting up on the layout right now. But I was gonna hold off on these till they dry, and then I'm gonna hit them with spray rattle can. But I figure while I was sitting waiting, I would do some green stuff.
Hello, Digger Miniatures.
Oh, good. Digger's Miniatures is back. They said he was running out earlier, right before the stream started.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know if he wants to come up. I'll put the link in chat if he wants to come up, if he's working on it, if he's got the laptop in the basement. I don't know if he's working on anything. It varies if he's working on anything.
Oh, right. I have a window open. I can actually do this right now. Maybe possibly without making a giant, without getting in trouble. Although I probably will anyhow.
Right, what? Yeah, you will get into trouble.
Oh, the alcohol?
Shh. Shh.
Keep stum. Don't say nothing so she can't know.
Who? What? Oh.
Don't matter, Steve. Go back to sleep.
I am intently working. I am not asleep. Yeah.
Yet being the key word, right.
I tell you, last night we had one of the neighbors had a get together. It was the first social event that my wife and I have been to since in the years since COVID started. And we both got a few adult beverages too many, I think.
Say no more.
Yep, say no more.
But it was fun.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now if I can just find my shrink tubing, I'll be a happy camper.
Oh, that's something I found online. Was a crimp that is designed for wire in that to go into the push boards and that, the pin boards and whatnot. And I've got it on order. It's for electronics and that.
Right. Where is... I'm just getting me coffee stirrers. Making this palette thing again.
It looked like my camera froze up again.
You know that you can't buy coffee stirrers here in the United States right now. You know that, don't you, Lee?
What's
Really?
that?
Yeah, it's because Lee's bought them all.
Oh.
You walked right into that one, William.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean you can't buy coffee stirrers? I just saw a whole, like, 8 different packs of them over at Walmart this weekend. There we go.
Our Asda isn't owned by Walmart no more. They've sold it.
Oh, absolutely, Digger. Absolutely. How about fuel of choice is Rockstar? Yep. Actually, mine's gotten to be the Monster Rehab. All the teas that they have.
I'm making a pallet. I've decided I'm making pallets. They're easier to make.
Gave up on the rubbish bin,
looks
huh?
like my camera's froze again.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Ah,
We're gonna have to get you a
Dragula,
camera.
it's cold where you're at. Everything keeps freezing.
No, she's only about an hour north of me in Charlotte. On the other side of Charlotte.
Yeah, but it's cold where she's at because it keeps freezing.
I'm gonna go back to sleep because I'm not catching the sarcasm today.
Yep, you're not on it today. You're not catching it at
Off
all
your
today,
game,
will you?
No, I'm totally not catching it.
There's another pallet. A long pallet this time. I'll make another one. My stream never goes to plan, does it?
No, usually not.
We know why, though. It's Anfield Road. My streams just roll with it. That's all you got to do with it.
Wouldn't be any fun if it went to plan.
Nah. Like me video, do you know that last video I put up? It took 4 attempts. Not the
still
first.
got me frozen. Damn it.
Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, before I do that.
Yeah, that's true, that, Anthony. If you don't have a plan, there's never a problem. Yeah, there we go. My light above my head. The halogen light is flashing. What it does. It's one of those. It's going to be definitely one of those streams where. Did you see? Have you anyone seen me? I know Dragon Lover's seen it. Me video of the church wall.
I think I looked at it, but
I saw you post it, but I haven't seen it yet.
yeah, I saw it was posted. I don't think I've gone to it yet.
Yeah.
I'm about 20 videos behind right now.
Oh yeah.
I put it up. I'm quite happy with it. There's another video coming out tomorrow. No, she's having difficulty well and truly. No. Bring her up again. No, it's gone again. As I try clicking on it. Yeah, it does, Anthony. It does. The church scene does look good. Jackie done a lot on that church scene as well with me. Well, out of the loft, not.
Hey, Jackie. I see you're in.
Hey, Jackie!
I haven't been looking at the chat lately.
Yeah, I don't know, because we don't know if the football's going ahead against Man U. Because the fans invaded the pitch.
What?
Yeah, fans invaded. Fans are not allowed there, but they've invaded the pitch to do with wanting the Glaziers out of Man. So she's back. Yeah, you're working.
It's working
Just go
some.
for it. It's working.
Well,
Go for
we'll
it.
try it. It's kind of
Yeah, it's being
a little
choppy,
bit,
but
a little bit. The audio's good, but
yeah. Ow! I rolled that out and I forgot to get the toothpick out.
Hey, have you got your digger?
I'll
Have you
have to
got your
check with my
laptop?
daughter.
Have you got your if you've got your laptop by you, I'll put the link in the chat if you want to come in, Digger.
Did you remember to wet your roller this time, William?
Yes. Yes, I made sure I had it nice and wet this time, and I dipped the mold actually into the water this time.
You've done it right.
Yeah.
Digger, the links in the description in the chat if you want to come up. Not a problem.
All right, I'm giving up on this phone.
Oh. Okay, I'll see you in the chat then, Dragon Lover.
Yeah, my phone just froze again, and there ain't nothing messing with it.
Well, just stay. Let the picture be frozen and stay and chat. Still talk. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay and hang out and talk to us.
Oh, that's what I said. I'm just sitting here sticking little shingles on.
Still talk.
Yeah.
I've just brought Digger up as well.
Now if I could just get this piece of fur to come off.
Yeah. Hello, Ali, MJ Trains. Thank you for joining.
Oh crap! Damn it!
All right. Come on, last little bit. There we go. Now where's my drying rack? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Digger.
Okay, cool.
Ah, really? Right in the rubbish bin.
Oh.
You're not meant to do that.
It fell right off my finger, right into the rubbish bin. It's fine. I mean, it landed upside down, so I could pick it up without getting.
Hey, I've only just brought a rubbish bin up here. Yeah, this morning. I've never had a rubbish bin up here. I've been using the floor. I finally brought a rubbish bin up.
I bet that floor's dirty.
No, I think it was pretty much sweeping it up. Jackie was making him sweep it up once a week.
Nah, she can't. She doesn't come up in the loft, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
This is my space. And the only way I can't get out of here.
Yeah, that's the first time I pulled this kit out in probably about 10 years. Looked at it, may build it, may not. Put it back away, pull it back out. Not yet, but decided to finally go ahead and tackle it. And it's a little bit bigger.
What kit is it?
It's actually it's an Ertl collect and play kit. That the detail on it. Here, let me get it up to the camera here. Turn it around. I just have it pieced together real quick here. But the detail, let me get down here. The detail's not bad on it at all for something that the kid's supposed to play with and just shove tractors in and out of.
Yeah.
So
that comes, it's 148 scale, 146,
164.
164.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
But yeah, this is going to be one of the first pieces going in it.
Oh, nice.
This is one of the first videos I did. Actually, one of the only videos I did in this channel is a Case 509 power unit that I started with a Case 600 die-cast tractor, cut the wheels off of it, cut the transmission rear end off of it, and made that power unit. And I actually have a picture of an actual 509 power unit that I took at Portersville that I used as kind of like an inspiration.
Right.
Gave us a little bit of weathering.
Thank you, Redneck Connections, for dropping in.
What's up, Ken? Ken from Redneck Connections here.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen it for Adam.
What's up, Ken?
I've seen a couple posts of videos from him lately, but he and Roundtable have been kind of scarce on the internet lately.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
All right.
And the one thing I wasn't thinking about, and I should have done it before I came down here, is I actually wanted to paint this. I actually spray paint it, and I can't do that in here. Unless I want to blow the house up. The furnace is sitting about 2 feet over that way.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not a good idea.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah. That's one thing I plan on. Well, two things I plan on putting in the shed is I'm putting in a bath exhaust fan in the roof that blows out the side, and it'll tie into the I've got an inline fan that I'm going to order for the for my spray booth, and it's a 4-inch hose that I'll exhaust
Spray
out
booth?
through a vent. Do what, Dragon?
Go on, Bubba.
Yeah.
I say that's it's your spray booth.
Yeah. Yeah, for when I do the spray booth. I'm actually going to do a setup like one of the YouTubers I know. Actually, Dragon's watched him before. A guy by the name Black Magic Craft up in Canada.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I can't find it. I've been looking for it. I need a link for it. One of you will have to send me it.
What, for Black Magic Craft?
Yep.
Really not here.
I'm trying to think of how to do links now. You should be able to put in on the
I'll sort it.
for the search channel. Just put in Black Magic Craft. It should come up in Canada.
Go ahead. There. You want to stay down here with her?
Hey, Bubba.
Look at this.
All right.
There you go. We posted it for you.
Good boy. Oh, chilly. I'm going down here and chill upstairs and cool.
That's a good boy.
I pressed a little bit too hard.
That'll happen. If anything that you do is small.
Yeah, there it is.
You know, I just had it even easier than making my own olive oil lamps out of the cans that she showed at recycled. You can get little jars and bottles that you can screw top on like an oil lamp.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna find out if the flat wick will burn with olive oil. Okay. I can buy 2 yards of that flat brick and make it into wick to go burn. Oh.
Yeah.
Throwing something up there.
Yeah, I'm in the way of that.
And if that'll work, all you have to do is sit them inside of another container in here. Then you stand.
Ah.
So you can put them up high enough to get a decent sized flame too. And they burn with more of a yellow flame, which looks more like a. You can stay down here with.
You can stay down here.
Take a nap.
Okay, I'm back here. I was intercepting my dog.
No problem. I'm just cutting coffee sharers to make long pallets at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like I walked up here. Yep, I walked up.
No, you didn't.
Oh, there it is.
Still there.
Okay, never mind. I'm looking at the YouTube feed, not StreamYard feed. There we go. There's Zeus.
Go see Aaron.
It's Zeus. That's Zeus. Say hi, Zeus. Good boy. That's my little buddy.
Hey, dogs are our best friends for getting us out for walks, aren't they? Though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went out for a pretty decent walk this morning, and he ended up chasing a turkey buzzard of all things.
Surprised the turkey buzzard didn't turn on him.
I thought he was. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna have a dead dog.
No, they won't. They won't usually. Turkey buzzards are more after carrion than anything. I mean, they'll. About the worst thing you got to watch out for is they'll throw up on you.
Well, they're talented.
That's their way of attacking.
Yeah. And I'm like, he's going after his turkey buzzard. I see this bird take off, 7-foot wingspan. I'm like, oh, here we go.
No,
That's not good. That
if you back them into a corner, they'll throw up on you, which is about as bad as a skunk spray.
Yeah.
I've had both.
I mean, you think you learned this lesson one time. You already got wing whooped by a turkey.
well, that's not good. The match has now been abandoned and a police horse has been injured.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, a police horse. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, mounted horse. Yeah, well, that's not good.
You don't even know all the fans got onto the pitch, and they don't know how they got onto the pitch.
Yeah.
Fans shouldn't have been anywhere near the stadium. There's still no fans allowed to the games yet in the UK. It's stupid. But hey ho. Hopefully they'll re-get the game another time, but
yeah,
it's coming to the end of the season for us, but it is what it is, but not good for fans.
Yeah.
There's a pallet completely built.
Okay,
One pallet.
Hey William, how much deer meat do you want?
I
don't know if I can get. I don't know if I can get them to use it. It was a thought, but I hadn't. I don't know. I don't know if the kids would be able to eat it anymore because they've been having problems with red meat too.
Your sis says she's got.
Not that one. Definitely not that one.
Your sis has got. Yeah, she gave away 50 pounds a couple weeks ago.
Oy.
Jeez. I haven't had deer meat since I moved out of Texas. was 20 years ago.
I almost had some good deer meat Friday morning.
Fresh?
Oh yeah, real fresh.
Yeah.
F-150 or Jeep Grand Cherokee at 5:30 in the morning.
Ouch. That's never good.
No, the thing is I know in my neighborhood where the deer have a tendency of bedding, and with the way the full moon has been last month and it being a super moon last week, they were constantly moving down here, and it drove me nuts because the 3 spots I'm used to seeing them, they weren't in. They were in 2 new spots.
Oh,
And
that's
it really
even better.
it really messed with my head because I found them in places I'm not used to seeing them. Where? Oh, there it is.
What have you done now? What have you lost now?
Oh, what I lost many, many moons ago, and it'll never be found.
Your sanity?
Yeah, well, my sanity and my mind.
Well, see, I tell people that too. Since I've lost my mind a long time ago. The thing that worries me now is getting it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
same with me. I lost my mind years ago.
Well, that was one of my favorite things. I was actually walking through a job site one night, doing some night work, and I was looking things over. I had my flashlight, and I was shining it up into the rafters, checking to make sure everything was strapped up for a inspection at 7 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden here, so what you looking for? And I looked, I didn't even look back over my shoulder. I says, well, it's about this big. It's pink and gray. And it ran away screaming. If you see it, kick it into a corner for me. And this lady goes, that's the best description I've ever heard of a brain. And I was like, well, yes, ma'am. And I turned around, and it's a neurosurgeon from the hospital I was working at.
That's good.
She's like, and how do you know what a brain looks like? I was like, well, we won't go into that story because suffice to say, my friend did not survive the motorcycle accident he had with a drunk driver. Yeah. Although the officer was fit to be tied. There was an officer right behind the car that was wanting to pull him over for the last 2 miles and was waiting on dispatch to give him the go-ahead. Needless to say, I don't think that dispatcher was employed anymore by the police department. All right. That's clean.
Have you used the right water this time, William?
Yeah, I got regular water. Oh, I went and refilled the water pot.
Could be worse. You could have used your hot drink. It would have been even worse.
That's why I no longer use a coffee mug. I used to use coffee mugs, and
Yeah.
I actually grabbed one of my coffee mugs one time that I thought was coffee, and it turned out to be paint water. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work too good.
No, not at all. That does not work at all. That one. This one goes up.
Well, talking about early morning. With my job, I used to have a route that started at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I live like an hour away from work. So here I am, 2 o'clock in the morning, going to work. in here in Pennsylvania, that's
Okay,
the
I
same
want to try
time that the
something a little different. I want to try logging in on my.
Yeah, no problem. I'll remove
No
your.
problem, Dragon. Go ahead, Digger.
Hello, Scrapman Dan.
Here in Pennsylvania, that's the same time that the bars let out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I've seen some
Welcome back,
really
Dragon Lover.
I've seen some really interesting things at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get to work. I go up, I hit 79 northbound, and I usually set the cruise like 80 miles an hour, and I just go. It's like a 70-mile-an-hour road. I run about 80. Even at that time in the morning, I'm just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
I had a car that blew past me going about 110 miles an hour, and I watch him bounce off the guardrail like 3 times. There's doors flying past me, shattered glass, parts of cars. This guy never slowed down. He just kept going. I'm like, that was interesting.
Yeah.
No, jeez.
And it's one of those things that by the time you call the police, he's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then there's another time I'm on my way to work. Good boy. Same stretch of road. I'm rolling 80 miles an hour, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I see headlights coming up on me fast. So I click my cruise off. It gets slowed back down to 70 miles an hour. And no sooner did I click the cruise off, and I look back in the rearview mirror, that car's already passing me. This dude had been going about 130, 140 miles an hour. Didn't hit anything, though. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I run it back up to 80 miles an hour. I look in my rearview mirror. Here comes another set of headlights catching up on me. So I click it back off again. It was the policeman chasing him. And he was going about 150. I'm in a stretch of road that's about 2 miles long.
Right.
And he passed me as I was going into it. By the time I really looked up to see where he was at, he was gone. He's at 2 miles straight stretch and gone. And as far as I know, that policeman never did catch him. I was like, jeez.
Yep.
Go back upstairs, bud. You're allowed. You can stay down here and go upstairs. Do what you want.
They usually will. Or they'll start whining about it.
He'll whine.
Yeah, your dog used to not go up the stairs, so he used to wait for the lift.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nick would. I had a 12-year-old Malamute Husky that the door to my right side over here is actually a elevator that my parents had put in probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago, something like that. But the dog would go to the door upstairs when he wanted to go out. He'd go to the door upstairs, and we had Christmas bells hanging from the door handle. He would walk up and he would nose the doorbell, the bells on the door to let us know he wanted to go out.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, Judy would open up the door and let him out, and then I'd go put him out the back door. When he wants to come in, he'd come up to the door and bark, and then I'd let him in. Usually he'd walk up the stairs. All right, did you get a different phone this time, Dragon?
Nah, we'll try it one last time here. Either that. Well.
Either it
no,
works
I've
or
still
you.
got my phone because I realized I don't have a microphone for my laptop. So.
There's a built-in microphone on your laptop.
I think it's going to be one of those days.
Dragon Lover, there'll be a built-in microphone on your laptop.
I'm not using it back all the way over next coming week.
Yeah.
Well, Lee was saying there should be a built-in microphone on your computer, isn't there? Or is it that old that it's not one on there?
I don't have one for it, and it's like I'd rather just use my headset. So I went back to the phone. We'll try it one more time.
We'll give it one more shot. Yeah, give it one more shot.
Yeah, one more shot in the dark.
Yeah,
I'm making long legs.
but I don't know.
You
No,
need a
this
webcam.
laptop is old. Trust me, this laptop is old.
Yeah.
Hello, Spike Dog. Nice to see
Yeah,
you.
this laptop is yeah.
All right, what in the world is that buzzing sound?
Again, I'm just going to hang up the chat.
Yeah, it looks like it froze again. I think I might just send her a web camera from Amazon.
Oh.
Oh, there she is. You know, Dragon, we may just do that. We may just get you a might just go on Amazon and find you a cheap web camera to use.
Yeah, the old Logitechs you can get on Amazon for, like the ones I use, for $20-$30.
Yeah, I think I got my Logitech for like 35 on Walmart.
Yeah, that's where I bought mine too.
Ah, okay.
I happened to look the other day on Amazon.
Yeah,
So I like the
I ended
headset
up
I
getting mine at Best Buy.
got.
Yeah, but if you do that, William, how's she gonna do if the laptop hasn't got a mic?
Oh, well, she's got a headset that'll give her a mic, but the Logitechs have built-in mics also.
Yes.
It's run so hot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, William will sort it. Yeah, she's froze again.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She was just gonna leave it up for chatting, unless it's completely shut down.
I don't know.
Dragon, you
I'm
still there?
losing
or-
everything here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sign off and just go back.
All right.
All right, Dragon.
Yeah, all that work this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I think I'm gonna have to send her a PayPal or a web camera.
It's hard telling. I'm here at the moment. Only about half.
Oh, okay. I was like, we're gonna have to get you set up with a camera. Well, I'll have to find. I'll look for. I know the 922X. I think I saw on Amazon for like $30. It was under $40 when I bought it. They were $100. Because, like I said, I got mine from Best Buy. And actually, I got it on sale. It was supposed to be like $100. I got it for $75, and then that's when they put out the was that the 922 Pro or whatever? Because I got the X.
She's gone.
Yep. She gave up on on panel. All right.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
We'll have to try. We'll have to try and sort getting a webcam for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. Like I said, she doesn't live that far from me, and I'll see her probably in a couple weeks.
It's okay,
Oh, no
Dragon
problem,
Lover.
Dragon.
We don't.
Yeah.
We tried. We tried it, but there's always next time.
All right.
I'm liking these long pallets I'm making. I've made 4 pallets. I've got another one there now. I'm just going to make these pallets today.
That's better.
And I've just bust this pallet. Yeah, I must have not.
Since I can't really go too much further on machine shed, I'm working on a stone floor for my forge.
Oh, nice. Out of that, is it out of like spongy stuff?
Actually, it's a styrofoam paper plate.
Yeah. It works. It works. If it works, don't knock it, innit?
Oh, exactly. And I got like, talk about materials. This whole thing, $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Paper plates work awesome.
Our equivalent of your dollar tray is a Poundland, and I go there and I get all sorts for the hobby. You can't knock the place.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need to. Dragon Lover was telling me she went by.
Last week she done a.
Well, she said she went by the Dollar Tree, and she had seen the styrofoam balls like Mel was using on his last stream at them for like $1, and I was like, "Ooh, that was the other thing." I had. Oh, Lee, I was dying laughing when I heard Mel talking about, "Yep, I got my balls," and I'm just like, "Oh God, no, stop, Mel, no, stop."
Oh, I was too. I'm just like,
Oh,
God.
I so lost it. I was like, "Oh my God, Mel, I love you, but
Don't do
geez."
that.
It's like, don't go there. Don't go. Too late. He went there. Damn it. That's all right. When I get the shed built and I get the layout started, Digger, I have a little something that I'm going to do. On my layout. Come on, focus in.
Oh,
I have my mini Mel, and what my goal is I'm going to do one miniature for every one of the streams that I watch. That have basically brought me into the community, and see who catches their models where.
That sounds a good plan, that, William.
Do what?
What you got on about doing the miniatures?
Yeah.
The mini Mels.
Well, no, I've got one mini Mel, but I'm doing miniatures and other things for everyone that I know. Like, I'm gonna have a girl in a wheelchair for Nancy Jones, for Nancy in the Spirited Durango, and then
And Nancy in the Spirit of Colorado.
or Spirited Colorado, yeah. I'm gonna do one for Nancy. I'm also gonna have Jake from Northern Ohio Railroad Action.
Yeah.
I'll have him on there with a camera. Yeah, just various. Getting stringy. My
You working with?
glue is a mess.
What have you done to it?
Oh, I haven't done anything. I poured like 3 bottles of gel into this one. I had the brush and nozzle bottle, but it was empty, and so I put the thick gel into it, and it's just not wanting to stick like I want it to. All right, fine. I didn't want to do this, but because I got a bloody feeling I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna super glue the damn thing to the table.
Just don't use super glue activator.
I just did. That's what I just sprayed.
It's sticking to the table.
Nope. There we go.
We'll just bring Dragon Lover.
Okay, there's that. Awesome.
Who went where?
Who went where? I don't know.
I don't know what she's talking about. It's like, yes, he went there. I think she's talking about you saying about me gluing the thing to the table.
That was. No, it wasn't. Over the dollar store. The conversation you had with the dollar store.
Oh.
That's what we're on about.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Lee, she was talking about, you were talking about gluing this to the table. I was like, oh, I'm not going to. She was talking about gluing her, she glued one hand together. She glued all the fingers together after refilling a bottle of super glue.
Oh.
That would lovely. That would have been good to be on a live. Can't be any worse than what I done on the live. Stab yourself with a scalpel on the live stream.
Oh, I sat there. I glued my fingers together. I glued my fingers to one of my models during Heath's stream.
Yeah.
When they were doing the live Blame Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah. During his stream, I was sitting there laughing so hard I actually glued. I wasn't paying attention to super gluing resin together, and I glued my hands to the resin piece I was working on.
That'd have been that was hilarious when you done that though.
God, yeah. Because I was like, well, I don't have a Blame Heath moment to send you a video of, but I just glued my hands together. Thanks, Heath. I'm laughing my butt off now.
Heath's fault. I think the worst thing I actually super glued my fingers to was my lighter.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before.
My right hand, and it's like fisted around my lighter, and the thumb was on. I couldn't even use it. I'm like, great.
Oh, because you glued your.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting there like it's. And I'm right-handed. It's in my right hand. In my left hand, I'm not saying it's useless. I don't have the coordination I do with my right hand.
Yeah.
So I'm actually trying to use my left hand and my knees to open up a bottle of mineral spirits and fill up a little bucket with it and just jam my whole right hand in there until everything starts loosening up.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back. I just glued something on a piece of carton here, my stone floor. I'm kind of waiting for it to dry. So.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
No problem.
LOL, AGI, I'm trained. Thank you for joining.
Oh, he's back. He was in earlier.
Yeah. I think he's been in, but I did see him earlier, but I didn't.
That's so bad.
What?
He said, that's a sticky situation. Al did.
Yeah, that is a sticky. Yeah, it is a sticky situation. It's a sticky situation.
Alright. I think that'll work out pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like that idea. I might put some...
I've got a decent video coming out on Tuesday.
Oh?
Yeah, all I'm saying, it's to do with me lighting panel for me lights around the layout. That's all I'm saying. So,
Alright. Say no more.
yeah, you'll see it. It's a big project I'm working on, and you'll see the start of it on Tuesday. I'll start videoing it Tuesday on my new on my 4K camera. I've finally got my 4K camera working.
Oh, okay, cool.
It took me long enough to get it working, but I've done it. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Andrew.
Hello, hello.
I'm making pallets, and Steve's just working on. I don't know what you're working on, Steve.
Statigrass applicator.
Oh, he's building.
Yeah, he's rebuilding the static grass applicator.
Turbocharged.
Although I'm about to, I found on on Amazon, they have the Woodland Scenics one, with the plug, with the 120 volt plug for $89. Considering it's like, it was less than both. It was less than the one just a static grass applicator, because static grass applicator is like $99. It was like you got all of it for like, got the plug-in for free. I was like, good.
Turn this on.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
It's getting set up for the NASCAR race here too.
Oh, yeah, you mean that. NASCAR
Where
racing
they racing?
Kansas.
Oh, that's geez, can't remember if Kansas is one of the Speedway Motorsports tracks or not.
No idea, but it's the cookie
Can't remember.
cutter.
Well, yeah, I know.
Like Chicago.
Yeah, well, it's the design. It's the design Bruton Smith made famous with the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't remember if Kansas is one of his tracks or not.
No. The one thing with Kansas though is on the backstretch. The backstretch isn't exactly straight. It's still a constant turn going down the backstretch. Very gradual turn, but it kind of makes things a little bit interesting. When it comes to this cookie cutter tracks, my favorite track though is Michigan. I love Michigan.
Yes.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just out and asked summons to go out the loft, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
William, hold the fort.
Okay. Yeah, with actually, I love what they did with Bristol this year with the dirt track. That was priceless.
See, I wanted to watch that race. Didn't have a chance to watch it though because I actually called the race off because the track was too dusty.
Well, they called that race off because the track was too dusty. Then they go to have the truck race. They start the race, and they didn't even they made it around the first lap, and literally the drivers were relying on their spotters to tell them where to go.
Yeah.
It was a spotters race. They put too much water on the track, and they were
It was
holding one of
just
the
the
clean
mud.
films. Yeah, they were holding one of the clean films from one of the cars, and the announcer's like, "I've held these before. They're like a couple of ounces." He goes, "This one weighs about 20 pounds with all the clay on it." I was like, "Oh, good grief!"
Oh.
But I never did hear from anyone on how that race went, because, like I said, that is one of the tracks that I know for a fact Bruton owns, because my father worked for Bruton for 49 years at Sonic Automotive.
Okay.
So, and originally, actually, Charlotte Motor Speedway, there's not a spot on that track that I have not been. I've gone and sat on the back stretch when they had the general admission seating. I've sat in 3 of the VIP suites, the 2 of the condos. Been on 4 or 5 spots on the infield. 2 of them I had no business being there. Mainly because of the fact that I didn't have a media pass. And I've been up and down the pits. Now that I was actually allowed to do. I had a hot pass for the All-Star race.
Okay.
Although I almost got run out of the track by a NASCAR official. I took a picture over the wall as Danica Patrick was coming into her pits. I had 4 guys in front of me that had media badges on, or media jackets on. Well, I went to lean around the last one to take my shot real quick, and as I was leaning back, the NASCAR guy saw me and told me not to lean over the wall anymore. I wasn't with the media. And I turned around, and one of the track security was standing right there. He goes, "Bill, you know better." And I was like, "Yeah, but it still doesn't mean I'm not going to take the shot when I get it." He goes, "Yeah, but we'll let you get away with it. NASCAR will throw you off the track." And I was like, "No, they won't." It's like, no, they'll get you to do it, and you'll just make it look good. And he goes, "Yeah, you're probably right."
My best was the 2008 Brickyard, 400, I guess it is, at Indy.
Yeah.
When I got to sit next to Roger Penske in his box.
Oh, nice.
That was cool.
I also
Did
have.
Did all that stuff too, but actually
Yeah.
with Roger Penske, it was good.
I actually had a picture of, if you remember Dynasty, Linda Evans. I have a picture sitting on her lap when I was, oh God, I was probably 10 years old, up in Bruton's suite. I went up to the Charlotte suite to see my dad, and she was up there. Yeah, my dad got a picture of me in her lap.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think of what.
Meltdown.
That did not work right. That just peeled terribly wrong.
I'm getting ready to test it. Is it going to melt down?
Or are we going to hear this, getting electrocuted over there? No. Oh well, that one gets thrown out.
Oh, the light bulb works.
Oh, here he comes.
Back!
That's a good dog.
Yeah,
Oh,
All right.
I'm back.
All right.
Good boy. Yeah, right out.
Yeah.
That's
Hello,
right.
Chris.
There it is.
Ah, hey Chris. All right.
Hey, Chris.
I'm making pallets, Chris, if you don't know, but I've stopped making one at the moment. I was trying to make a skip, but I'm going to have to do a drawing how to make one. I was trying to make one without doing a drawing. Doesn't work. You have to come, if you're going to come up with an idea, I need to draw it first, I think.
Yeah, either draw it or buy it as a kit.
Yeah, but mine are my own kits. Mine are my specialities, the Lee kits.
Yeah.
We know that, don't we?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
looks
plan
like-
on.
I tell you
I
now, I
think
like these pallets. Look at the pallets I've made.
Oh, nice. Oh, those did come out good.
They're not standard.
Ah,
I'm made up with them pallets. They stack nice as well. I've got an idea with staining them. I'm thinking staining with dash oil. It's like a water resistant finish for use for internal wood. It'll just be a stain or varnish. I haven't decided yet.
oh, okay. Yeah, something I need to do today at some point is get by Michael's and get matte medium varnish. I need to get some matte medium.
Does your Dollar Street sell the, or is it got to be the proper varnish?
Yeah, I was just gonna get the. I was gonna get the Newton and Windsor
Oh, good varnish.
actual art. Yeah, the actual art stuff because I've got some. I got some stuff I want to try out. I plan on doing some posters and that, and for terrain, and I was going to use that to help straighten it out.
Yeah, varnish works wonders. I've used varnish for a river scene. My
Yeah.
river under my viaduct is done with varnish.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about doing that in toilet paper.
Yeah, PVA glue and toilet paper.
Yeah. But I was going to do the varnish on top after I got everything done.
Yeah, that sounds a good idea.
Crapola. All right.
Yeah, that's a point there, Chris. Knew there'd be trouble. Man U fans have caused trouble yet again. The typical dirty Manx. That's what they're known as. Dirty Manx. I've just spoke to a mate.
At least over there, they still do something about it. Over here, half the time, they just let them go.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. There's cars been turned over in the city and set on fire. Yeah. Mate works in security. He's got drug dogs. And I know he was at another event this weekend. He usually works at Manchester's ground. And he said they don't care at Manchester's ground. They're just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, that's my job. That's officially what my job is. I do security usually. But with all what's been going on in the world, I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
But I'm meant to be getting back to it the next couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple of events going on. We've got little events starting to go back to normal.
Yeah, we're starting to slowly get back to normal here. Matter of fact, Monday I have my my second shot for my vaccine. So that'll be good.
Yeah,
Hopefully it didn't just rip.
I got the letter. I got the letter for mine.
Yeah. See, they have me as a frontline essential worker because I'm in
yeah,
electrical
I'm the
work.
same. Yeah, I'm classed as frontline. I can get it through my company if I want it. But at the moment, for us, they're not pushing us to get it. But if we need to get it, the company will give us a letter to get it. But they're already at my age group now.
Oh, okay.
So, but at the moment, as long as we're willing to take the test, Chris, bog off toffees. Now I've got to wait for the glue to dry. I must admit though, have you ever used Gorilla Glue for gluing wood together?
Yes, I've used the Gorilla Wood glue.
I like it. It dries quicker.
Yeah.
As long as it's the wood glue.
That
Yes.
stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
it.
Yeah, that's the one I've got. I bought the big one. I've got the biggie, the big bottle.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
I was using tacky glue and
it takes
glue.
forever.
It does. Since I've used that.
Oh, no, don't.
And
That.
But it's stupid. I swear by that tacky glue, and then I thought I'm going to try this Gorilla Glue, and I've loved using the Gorilla Glue. It dries better.
Yeah.
I know Jackie's not getting the vaccine. She suffers with. I'd suffer with. She'd have friends that have had blood clots, so she's wary with it. So she doesn't want to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was actually the
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, the Intercept with the Johnson & Johnson, but the Pfizer and Mercer they haven't had any issues with so far.
Yeah,
on wood.
Yeah, the Pfizer's been fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Actually,
Yeah,
I think I had the Pfizer.
That's what I had.
Abigail who's put a video out. Steve Childers will know who it is. Everard Junction has put a video out.
When?
Just 9 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Because he had one last week too.
Yeah, he's just put one out 9 minutes ago. I've just seen that.
Okay.
Who else has put one out?
He has nice videos.
Yeah, Chris, go via and go home.
Yeah, Go Via Go Home was live this morning.
Yeah, he was. He was live before I came on.
Yeah.
Cause I went into it. I tell you now, did you watch the rerun of Back on Track?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, have you subbed to that guy?
Yeah. Yeah, actually I did.
Oh, that layout.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go through his stuff. I was actually when they went live. I left my house at 9 o'clock to go to the chiropractor because I screwed up and overslept. I was supposed to be there at 9 o'clock, and I got there at 9:30. And I didn't get back home until like 10:30. But I was actually listening to it in the car. Oh, where did I put? Oh, there it is.
Well, that pallet just bit the dust, didn't it? I went to try and get it out of the jig what I make, and it fell apart.
Yeah, Friday I actually got my newer file set in. that I ordered to replace the ones that I used to have that were just getting so bad.
Hello, JP! Grandpa Rails!
Hey, Grandpa.
Hey, JD.
Hi, JD. I was going to say, I should have said it was JD. I knew it was JD. Thank you for joining. I'm actually making pallets. That's what I'm making.
So, Grandpa, are you over at Vinny's this weekend? Or was was Vinny just being silly on Friday? I think he was talking about having you come by and help him with stuff on the...
I thought that he was talking about Dave BNSF.
Oh, was he talking about
Yeah.
Dave? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was talking about Dave being an NS because that's when he drilled through his finger, isn't it? Fingernail, wasn't it?
But JD's been there before.
Yeah, I was going to say, JD and his grandson came by one time.
I love to watch JD and his grandson at
oh, God, yes.
At the Oxnard Travel Center.
Yeah.
That little boy gets so excited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, you ought to see him when he had him in the garage doing some of the layout stuff at John's. I mean, JD had a bunch of stuff going, and he's actually got a layout. He's got his layout, and then he's got two layouts for the grandkids. One for his son, and one for his grandson, and one for his granddaughter. It was so funny to watch those two.
He says he's got one for each of the grandkids, so I don't know how many grandkids he has.
Well, I know of at least two, so I know at least those two, but I don't know about any others. All right. I am going to step outside for a minute. I'm going to leave myself up because I've got the headset on, but let's see.
No problem, you know.
All right, this dried. I want to do one thing first. All right. Time for some rattle can.
You're going outside to do a rattle can.
Yeah. Now, of course, in a couple weeks, that'll change when I get the shed done, because I'll have the spray booth with an air filter on the back of it, like a furnace filter, and inline fan going outside.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I've got to go out of the loft to do any rattle cans. I can't do it up here. My rattle cans are stored up here, but I don't have to go into. I go into me out in the back garden, into my shed.
Yeah,
and leave the door open.
Yeah,
but I am looking at airbrushes. Oh, that looks good.
We shall see.
Oh yeah, that worked out perfect.
Screen's still got to dry some, and the nice thing is I can get another one of these Rubbermaid containers and take the lid and put a different size screen, so I can change the size of the screen for the different lengths of static grass.
Oh yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I liked. I was actually looking at World War Scenics, the static Pro or whatever that they had. I know there was like 3 of them that Luke's APS had gone over, but all of them were battery operated. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do battery.
But I could take another one of these 9-volt connectors and turn it around and then feed to a 12-volt power supply as well.
Yeah.
It's very easy
to put an adapter on. Bruce Girls, thank you for joining.
Yeah, the air's so dry. That primer, excuse me, that primer actually set very nicely, very quickly. And it doesn't stink. Sweet, I can take it back inside now.
Yeah, you can take it back inside.
Although I have the window open, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
But what I did was I did the Mod Podge with some paint, but it didn't melt the styrofoam.
Oh, nice. So is that
it sealed the
the same as what
styrofoam.
Digger's using?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
I don't have quite enough black paint in it, but it still does the trick. I basically put the Mod Podge paint mixture on there to seal it.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I did.
And then
I did the Mod Podge in black paint.
Yep.
But I didn't want to put any more black paint than what I put in there because it was a full bottle. It's a dark gray, but it came out pretty good. So I can't remember who Black Magic Craft was showing how he made it. And he goes, if it comes out gray, it'll still work, but you may have spotchy spots. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not worried about it, just as long as it seals it enough that I can throw a rattle can to it, which the rattle can I threw on it, that's the Citadel. It's the Games Workshop. Chaos Black is what's on there now. But I've got...
See if y'all can see the sparks.
Oh, I was just saying, I've got about 8 different cans.
Well, did you see they came out with that MDF friendly paint, spray paint?
Who?
A couple.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to remember who. Somebody was showing it. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't miscast.
The other thing about this design is the screen is in the top that is charged, not the screen on the lid. So you can't shock yourself.
Well, you can't shock yourself and you don't get the treeing either.
Tree.
That's good.
Oh, the tree. If you watch Luke's APS, when he's doing his review of about 6 different static grass applicators, what they mean by treeing is where the static grass, you start getting it to lay down, but then all of a sudden it climbs up and it tries to stick to the applicator.
Oh,
they call it treeing.
Okay.
And even with, I've seen it happen with 1 millimeter, and it's hilarious. The guy's got it about 5 millimeters, 2 or 3 inches off the board, and he's shaking it, and all of a sudden you see this clump just like run up like ants going up into it, and it's like.
Well, after this epoxy sets up good, I'll be ready for tomorrow night on modeling Monday to do some static grass on the farm scenes.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking about getting into, is doing the rest of my diorama that I started that one day, but I ended up stopping on it because what I want to do, I haven't gotten to yet because I need to paint the 2 of the models on it before I actually set them in place, but I'm waiting on a set of brushes that I've been waiting on now for almost a month. And they're coming out of Opus Artist out of England.
Oh, nice.
And I haven't seen anything on it since I made the order. They confirmed the order like 2 days later.
Oh, better mention it, even though I've done it on my stream. I've been using these now for a week. Jackie got me them, and I haven't broken. I had the last pair. I broke them within a week. I haven't broken these ones this time. I'm being generous with them. I'm not being heavy-handed. I'm only cutting. I'm not overusing them. I'm not cutting. I used to try and cut about 3 coffee stirrers at once. I'm just only cutting one. I'm not overusing them. I don't want to break them because I know I'll have my neck broken by Jackie.
Probably.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, I shouldn't be so heavy-handed.
Yeah.
I've made one. These. I'm happy with these pallets.
Is asking whether or not you can spray your XPS or policy.
There we go. I found it for you, Will.
Oh, okay. Who was? Because I've probably seen it. That's the bad thing.
That was Train Made Easy.
One of the more
Terrain Made Easy?
Yeah, that's the name of the channel.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that one then. Who would? Oh, no, I know what it was. It was, Black Magic Craft was talking about, doing the, rattle can on foam. Because, see, I've done it before years ago. I did rattle can on styrofoam, and I didn't do anything to it beforehand. But I made sure I was like 10, 12 inches away, so the aerosol actually dried before it hit the model, and it didn't melt it badly.
Right.
Yeah, I've just made you a moderator now, so you can actually put links in now.
Okay, thank you, Lee.
No problem, because there's channel. If you find a channel that will benefit anyone, it's not a problem. We can always. I don't mind making you blow. Much appreciated for trying. Little
You get to be a
certain
smart-
channel.
All right.
Yeah, you get to be a smart. Yeah, you've now been smashed. I'll have to have a look at that video. Digger, can you put the link up to that channel you've just found? Do you know how to do links?
Yeah,
I think that's what he was looking at doing.
Yeah.
I put it in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll show up eventually on StreamYard chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there now. I think they finally took it back down. So, boom.
A YouTube me.
Look at the YouTube chat now. It's in there.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, it's on
Yes.
StreamYard
So,
chat too.
I'm gonna.
And it was Army Painter Paint.
Oh, I'm gonna have a look at that one.
Terrain Made Easy. I'm gonna have to. Oh, and they got a join too. Cool. Oh, he's also got one on. He's got a link to Black Magic Craft's video on spraying safely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Magic Craft cracked me up because he when the whole pandemic hit, he basically lost his job and walked away from construction. But he's a general contractor superintendent, and before he got the channel up and running, and it's like he's like 90% of the stuff I do, it's like I learned how to work with this stuff in construction. I was like, yeah, I know the feeling, because 99% of the stuff I do with the foam, I do, with my XPS foam, I got from doing terrain, from gaming, but then I sourced the material half the time from the job sites. I've got 6 4x8 or 6 2x2 sheets of half-inch Dow Corning XPF foam in my truck that I got off the job site that they were throwing out. over the weekend. They were throwing it out Friday, and I cut it down into 2x2 sheets and threw it in the back seat of my car. And I was like, when I get the shed, I'll put them out in the shed. And then I've got the 2 foot by 2 foot by 1 inch corning stuff actually on the floor. I've got 4 sheets left that I haven't done anything with.
What a friend of mine was doing, because she was getting the 2 inch thick sheets, 4x8.
Yeah.
What she does signs, and she'll use a hot wire and cut out the sign, and do all the lettering and everything on it, then paint it. And she's buying it like 10 sheets at a time. And working in her garage, and the way her rafters are set up, she can put 5 sheets in the rafters on both sides. I'm just like, that's her. And her husband's yelling at her. She goes, "You got a better idea?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs another sheet. She just goes up, throws it on the floor, and just starts going to town with it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is I can't, because the size of my Jeep, I can't get a full 4x8 sheet in my Jeep. I have to actually cut it in half. I can get like a 3 foot piece in there, 3 foot wide, but 8 foot long. So half the stuff I do, I have to cut in half to bring it home, which is fine, because often a knife is great.
Same thing here, William.
I love this thing, and I actually found out about it from Black Magic Craft, and I was like, well, it's probably a Canadian thing. I'm not going to be able to find it. I go to Lowe's, and there's like 20 of them on the rack, and I'm like, yes, I'll take one of those, and I'll take some of those, because I got the blades for it too. I think I got a 10-pack. You're a 10-pack or oh no, it was an 8-pack. 8-pack of the 18 millimeter breakaways.
I like those breakaway knives. I get them from our Powerland when I'm doing cutting. Usually use them for cutting my styrofoam boards. You know what I mean? The stuff that makes snow everywhere.
Yes. Yes, what they call beaded styrene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, y'all have Lee. You've got by you got the what is it? Is it Jabber? The black beaded styrene that that Mel was using the one time. So we can't get that stateside, and it's actually a denser than the white styrofoam that we get.
I've got grey stuff, the beaded stuff.
Sure you can.
Okay.
I use the pink stuff.
I've got the grey stuff. That's what's used in walls.
Yeah.
That beaded stuff. Check it out, Will. That beaded stuff for the black. Check out body shops.
Check where?
Body shops.
Body shops.
A lot of your cars.
Oh.
They use that black beaded stuff for reinforcements for their bumpers.
That's right. I forgot. Dude, I totally forgot about that. It's
going to be busted up and probably be free.
Yeah. Yeah, anything. Yeah, in a car accident, because it goes underneath the plastic bumpers and that.
Exactly.
Mm.
Dragon Lover, send them over to me. Pictures. You have got me. Send them over.
Oh. She sent me pictures of message.
Still got a little bit wet.
She's having to shape more shingles.
Nathan Delaney's just brought a video out.
There's the tower she's doing.
Nice.
She's having to shape more shingles. She ran out of shingles.
Yeah, Will, what kind of Jeep you got?
I've got a 2018 Grand Cherokee.
Oh, nice. You actually have some room in there. It's a
Yeah.
representation, but that's what I got.
Oh, a Tic Tac.
I got
Okay, Dragon.
I got 2018
Okay.
Renegade.
The what?
If you send them
2018
over to
Renegade.
me, Dragon,
Yeah, Renegade.
I can show them in the share on the stream.
Oh, that's right. You can share them. Yeah.
Yeah, so send them over to me and I'll show them if you want, Dragon. Seeing as though that's what you were working on. Hello, Joe. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Thank you for
Joe.
joining. Nice to see you. It just seems weird you're not in the stream, but times
Yeah.
me. It is. Yeah, he's on with doing other stuff, but it happens. He's working on other stuff.
Oh, okay. I hadn't looked at that in an hour. That's what it was. Yeah, the Jeep Renegade. That's what my wife had. She just got rid of that and got a Chrysler Pacifica.
My Renegade, I absolutely love it. It's just that has no real space.
Yeah.
But for how far I drive, because I originally was looking to get in a two-door Wrangler, a base two-door Wrangler, which is about the same price, about $25,000. And I was looking at the mileage on it, and Renegade got twice the mileage. I'm just like, well, I have a 72-mile round trip to work every day. I do know what to keep this thing fat.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got about a 60-mile round trip to work. Takes me in the morning. It takes me about 25 minutes to get to the job site. To get home in the afternoon at 3:30, I'll leave the job site at 3:30. I'll get home between 4 and 4:30, usually around 4:20. It takes me about an hour to come back home because of traffic.
Same
in the
thing
morning.
here.
Yeah, in the morning I leave at 5:30 in the morning. There's nobody on the road, and if I'm not doing 70 and a 55, I'm getting run over by everyone.
Yeah. That sounds like 279. 279 is a 55-mile-an-hour road. I'm in my work truck going down it, which is a Isuzu NPR box truck with a 16-foot box on the back of it.
Oh, nice.
And I'm running 75 miles an hour, and I'm just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, see, it goes from, just south of Rock Hill, South Carolina, about 3 miles down the road. It goes from 70 miles an hour to 60, and then when we cross the state line, it goes to 55 through downtown Charlotte, and then when we come out the other side of Charlotte, it goes back up to 65. Nice.
That's the thing I've just had sent. Now
Yeah.
from Dragon. That's what she was working on before, but she was having technical difficulties. So she's just sent me that over.
Where about you at, Al? Al knows about I-79. I-79 it can be insane. Especially here in Pennsylvania, between 376 on the south and actually Cranberry at the north, that stretch, if you got to have eyes literally in the back of your head.
Oh,
and know
yeah.
what's going on at all times, because things will change in a blink of an eye before you know it.
Oh, yeah, that's how 77 is in the afternoons. Now, hey, Steve, Jackie has a question for you. She says, how are the fish doing in your pond? She would love a pond like that.
You and me both, Al. You and me both.
Okay, I'm back. What now? Who wants to know what?
Oh, Jackie was asking about your about the fish in your pond, because she would love to do a pond.
They're right out there.
That is one nice pond, that is a nice pond,
Yep.
So fish are all down
It looks like a swimming. Almost looks like a in-ground swimming pool.
It is. It actually is. It's a specially designed swimming pool. Because in our subdivision, you cannot build structures for animals.
Uh huh.
So it was built to conform with all of Florida's swimming pool regulations.
Uh
But
huh.
it's got specialized piping and fixtures and filters on it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Another
actually
pallet.
nice.
Another pallet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice palette. Even Dragon's like, nice pool.
I swim in it.
Actually,
You can swim with it. That's fine.
oh God, you know what? That's very tempting to do. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I have blue herons. I'm not going to feed the birds.
My lovely wife has stopped by and picked up some more Rubbermaid containers. So now that have the same size lid. So now I can make a different size screen lid. This is what one lid is. Now I can use the other lid to make a bigger mesh screen, so that depending on what size status grass I'm using, all right, I just change out the lids, and they'll be color coded to boot. So.
Yep. Cool.
That's good.
Yep. Yeah, I like the. I think the Woodland Scenics one has three lids. One's good for 1 to 6 millimeter, and I don't know what the other two are good up to. I haven't. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna play with it.
I think one is to get into tight spots with. It's a smaller head.
This is on the big one. It's got the different mesh sizes on the screen.
Okay. Normally they make a lid that allows you to get into tighter places. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I know they have one that's it's smaller. It's like long and narrow with like a little flared head. Kind of looks like a lightsaber. But
I'm getting carried away making these pallets.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to end up doing making on my industry? I can see it. On my industry for one of my buildings, I think I'm going to end up making a pallet company.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
No, it's not at all.
It isn't. Because I haven't got worked out what buildings I'm going to put on there. So
And
I
if you
think,
have- Does England have CHEP pallets? I think they do.
yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah.
They make some that are blue, some that are cream.
Yeah.
The boat
God, I hate
pallet.
the blue. I hate the blue pallets.
Oh, you mean
Those
those?
things weigh a bleeding ton.
Those blue pallets where we
They
are meant
last a
to
lot
go.
longer.
Yeah, but they're actually owned by ICI.
Yeah.
Hey, Z.
Hello, Z. Thank you
Hey,
for
Z.
joining. Hi, Z. I did send you a link, but obviously you're out of the area. Things change. That's what.
Well, folks, my wife is home, so I am going to have to cut it short.
No
Okay.
problem.
I shall
good seeing you,
see you
Steve.
all.
See you,
See you later,
Steve. Thank
Steve.
you for coming up again.
Fun, guys. If I can get
Yeah, I
back
know
on
you.
the camera.
Yeah. Are you in the studio at the moment, Z, or you're away? Thanks for coming up, Steve.
You betcha. We'll see y'all later.
See you later. See you later.
All right.
We'll carry on. Yeah, it's could it take the 2 hours? He always goes at the 2 hour mark. Well,
Yeah.
he always does.
Yeah, Will, you're talking about those blue pallets? We
Yeah.
get those done at work every once in a while. One of the places that on my regular route, I'm actually running a different route this month because we have a guy out because of surgery, and I know his route. So
Yeah.
getting back to what I was saying is my route, I usually have anywhere between 3 to 5 pallets on that route every day.
Oh,
And usually the last pallet to stop I have, I should say, and I have to unload the pallet by hand because they don't have a loading dock. They usually put on one of those blue pallets.
No problem, Zay. Zay, I gathered that. I gathered, so I just run the stream as normal. Thank you for popping in anyway. Go on, get back to talking, Digger.
And trying to get that 100-pound pallet out of the back of my truck is just a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm dealing with right now. One of the pallets for my shed is 600 pounds.
Oh,
That one's not going to be bad. It's 6 foot by something wide. The one that's the monster is the other one. The guy said is 2,500 pounds, and he says it's like just over 4 foot, like somewhere around 5 foot wide, but like 8 foot long. That was what the whole big argument on the phone was. I was like, well, I don't have any way of getting it off as a residence. I can't rent a lull to a residency, and I don't have a license to an operator's license to operate one. So he was just like, well, I don't know what it's too big to come off on the lift gate, and I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. All I know is what dispatch told me, told my wife on the phone Tuesday, was that y'all would get it off the truck somehow. He goes, well, I don't know how, and I'll just leave it on the loading dock. And I was like, fine, just leave it on your loading dock. I'll call Monday and reschedule. So I'm going to call Monday, reschedule it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them to bring it to the house, and I'll tell them to leave it at the back of the truck, and I'll open up the pallet, and I'll take it off piece by piece by piece, because it's a shed, but the walls are 4 foot by 6 foot, pre-built. So I will hand take it off his truck like I've done lights before when I've gotten hacked off with drivers. Drivers are all like, "Oh, I gotta go, and I'm just like, no, we don't have any way of getting this off your truck except hand carrying it. You're stuck with us because you didn't want to listen to what my foreman told you to begin with." So
Yeah.
oh,
so he gets to be stuck at the house, and I'm gonna have him come out I'm gonna set the appointment for after 5 o'clock, because they deliver up until like 9. So it's like a 4-hour window he'll have at the house. So
been there, done that. On the
yeah,
driving side of it. Can you
yeah,
hang out a while? I'm like, well, and usually it's not because they need to unload something off my truck. It's because they want me to wait because they're trying to get a return ready that they should have had ready before I got there.
oh no, no. If I'm doing a return, the return is sitting there next to everything.
Well, see, what I do is I deliver medical supplies.
Right.
And I get there like, oh, we forgot to do this return. Can you give us like 15, 20 minutes? I'm like, no. I got a timeline I have to stick to.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter. You can return it whenever. It doesn't matter. The credit's still going to be the same credit. But we need to get it in today so we get full credit. What part of you'll still get full credit if it goes in tomorrow do you not understand?
Yeah. Yeah, some of them just, yeah. Because we've had GCs like that. And I'm like, guys, no, depending on, you're still going to get credit for it anyhow. Because I've had foremen tell me that we needed to get stuff boxed up for the supply house to pick up that was going back, and I'm like, dude, we got plenty of time. That's not something that gets, the price doesn't depreciate the longer it sits with you.
Right.
Oh,
Especially if it's unused. Like some of the stuff that we have, some of those pills will last about anywhere between 5 to 10 years.
yeah,
9 times out of 10, that's what they're trying to return.
right.
And I'm just like, your stuff will still be good, especially since you just got it, 2 days ago? It'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we've got, what we're doing now is we do a box program with the supply house, whereas like once a week or bi-weekly, depending on how they've set it up, they'll come out on like a Friday, figure out what we need, and then Monday morning he'll come in with it. Now that we're not responsible for anything, handling any of that material when he shows up, but they'll come in and he'll throw everything out on the job for us, and then he'll take off, and then every once in a while they'll come in and they'll toward the end of the job he'll get to the point where he starts taking it back, and we'll get credit on stuff that we haven't used.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Brushes.
I'm loving my little modelling pliers. They are proper modelling pliers. It says on them.
Yeah.
Modelling pliers. But I'd love to know why my last pair broke. Because where they broke where it goes there. You know where the bend is.
Yeah.
They just shattered.
It probably had probably didn't have a real good forging on it. All right.
Yeah, probably had a crack in the forge there when they forged them together. Had a crack.
Yeah.
And the more you use it, the more you weaken that crack.
Yeah.
That's why I got these Xerons.
Yeah.
I actually, the one pair I had, I ended up wearing out, but I had them for so long. But I was cutting a lot of pewter and a lot of steel wire with it for modeling. So I was doing my pinning with it. I was doing a lot of pinning on some stuff. Where is? Oh, there it is.
There's mine right there. But these I actually got out of Walmart, out of the jewelry making section.
Yeah.
So they're good for cutting fine wire too.
Right. Yeah. That's
Well, that's what these say.
That's the Xeron design too.
Yep.
That's what these say. These are Planto model pliers.
Yeah.
Maximum 1 mil copper wire.
Yeah.
Obviously, the last pair must have had a fracture in the.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, Lee. Is what you're describing. You're cutting. They shouldn't have shattered at the joint there.
No.
But that sounds like it had some damage on it. I wonder.
Yeah,
but talking about cutting things, these things I absolutely love.
Oh yeah.
No, those are.
Yeah. Lexan scissors.
Yep, from Dynamite.
Yep. I've got a pair of those. Actually, I've got 2 pairs. I've got a straight pair and I've got a curved pair. Dynamite Lexan cutters.
Those things
Yep.
work excellent for just about everything.
Oh yeah, I used to race RC cars, and that was one of the tools I had for doing my truck bodies all the time.
Yep.
I ran 10 scale stadium trucks, and I also ran quarter scale at one point. I had a quarter scale NASCAR, 80, what was it, 88, 89 Ford Thunderbird body that I had painted up. Let's see, what did I did that one as, I did it as a Hooters car. I did it
Alan
as the
Kawicki.
number 7 Alan Kawicki. Yep.
Yeah, because I did 10 scale NASCAR for a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a couple RC10 buggies, and I was starting to mess around with East Coast Modifieds.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, the East Coast Modified at the time was still a 2-wheel drive class on carpet.
Oh, that was
the only requirement you had to have was that the car had to be fully suspended. Other than that, it was open season. And basically, I had the RC10 pan.
Yeah.
That I cut down and lightened up a lot. My aluminum pan actually weighed less than most of these guys' carbon fiber pans.
Yeah. Actually, my favorite aluminum pan that I ever had was I had the HPI whip chassis. Oh, dude, you want to talk about? Oh, I love that. I loved that car. I was racing down at a place in Rock Hill, and they have a Daytona style tri-oval, and I caught the grass on turns 1 and 2 down low. I just barely caught the grass, and guys were like, Bill, you might want to back out of it before you hit and it was too late. I was already up, sliding sideways, went right into the wall.
Oh,
Car hit the wall. They figured my actual speed, I had crossed the finish line running, or the start line running 90 miles an hour.
ouch.
They figured impact on the wall was about 60 miles an hour. Broadside.
Ow.
It cartwheeled down the track. The only thing that happened to it was I knocked the batteries out of it. So I had 6 C-cell batteries bouncing down the track. And this is before lithium ion. This was still the nickel cadmiums. But it took us 2 hours to find all the 6 batteries and the 12 clips that I had holding the batteries together.
Oh, gee.
I was not happy. That was pretty much my last race running oval. I went back to dirt track, which now I've got two associated RC10 short course and a Techno 8 scale buggy, and then my oldest daughter has she has a Techno 8 scale buggy that she talked my father into getting her for her birthday.
Smart girl.
Yes. Well, she saw mine. She fell in love with mine. Well, she saw one at the hobby shop that we used to go to that was for sale. The guy bought it, but decided he didn't want to get into more cars than he already had. So he put it up for sale. Rolling chassis for for that Techno. He wanted $925 for it. $925. It had what motor did he have in there? Because hers is on top. She got a killer deal because I spent almost $950 on mine, and I have a different motor than she has, and speed controller. She's got the She's got the Muncie. Or oh, wait a minute. That's 1500 kV. That was the. What did she have? She had the. She's got an XR8 Plus from Z-Run,
Okay.
the Hobby Wing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a $900 or it's like a $400 freaking speed controller and motor set. And when I got it, I thought it was just the car. So I get the car, and as I'm walking out, the guy's like, "Oh, Bill, don't forget the spare parts box." I'm like, "Okay." Well, I didn't realize he'd upgraded a bunch of stuff. Well, I get in the car to call my dad, tell him I picked up the car, and I open up the box. He's got $250 worth of tires in the box.
Oh, jeez.
And like all the shocks, all the upgrade parts that he did, he put the old parts back in the box. And I'm like, Dad, oh my God, Bree just got she got basically $1,100 worth of stuff for $950. Long story short, and I was just like, this child just made out like a freaking bandit. I dang. And she raced it about 3 or 4 times in the kids division, but her anxiety got the better of her at one point, and she couldn't race anymore. And then my son and my other child were they liked the stadium trucks, but I couldn't stand 2-wheel drive on the one track that I raced because it was so bad. There was no traction on that course, and they wouldn't let us do anything with it. The owner of the store just was like, we don't make any money on the outside racing anymore. And I was like, yeah, because you haven't done anything to the track in 10 years.
Right.
You know, I was like, and here's the thing that kills me, Dig. We had 4 drivers offer out of our own pockets to redo everything in the back of the house. We were going to redo the fencing on the oval. We were going to come in. The guy even had a Bobcat that he was going to bring out there on his own time with his trailer, strip all the dirt down from the dirt track, and we were going to rebuild the dirt track from the ground up. Oh, and he was also paying for having a dump truck come out and dump a load of Carolina clay for us.
Oh.
Out of his own pocket, mind you. He was going to get a dump truck filled to the gills with clay to rebuild this man's track, and he said no.
That dude needs to have his head examined.
Well, he closed down about 8 months later after 30 years of being open and operating. Because that was my home RC track. It was about 25 minutes from me. Yeah, I think he was just getting older and just didn't want to deal with it anymore. I don't even know if anybody picked the place up or not. I hope somebody did, but I doubt it. They probably tore it down.
That was like the one we had when I used to race with my battery operated one. We had a place in Wrexham that was an outdoor track.
Yeah.
That was lovely. It was only concrete.
We had an outdoor off-road track in one area up around Moores. And then the track I was going to is actually an indoor carpet track.
Oh, the other place I was talking about up in Mooresville where I bought that Techno, they had a outdoor off-road track, but then that was mainly designed for the 8-scale buggies. Indoor, they had a 10th scale that the 8 scales could run it, but boy, you were hard on your brakes. Clay, like the tennis court clay. Oh, dude, I've never run on clay before, but oh my God, I about died when I drove that car on it. I was just like, oh. I had so much traction, I was actually pulling wheelies.
Yeah.
The only car I've ever run wheelies in was a Jado 3.3.
Yeah, and you get some good clay with those RC cars. It's almost like running on pavement. That's how good the traction is. Which brings me to this. I was actually thinking about putting in a dirt oval track here, being as my whole backyard is nothing but red clay. I'm like, I don't even have to go anywhere to get clay. I got clay right there, literally right there. And what we have is that the oval is actually already there. It's a horse ring that we don't use anymore.
Yeah.
That's 80 by 40. Already has nice round turns on either end of it. And we measured it out. It's about, I don't know if you ever watched World Outlaws on TV.
Yeah.
You ever see Lernerville Raceway? That's one of their big races now.
Motorville?
Lernerville.
I don't think so.
It's basically a scale Lernerville. You scale Lernerville down, it's the same dimensions.
Oh wow!
I'm like, oh my God, could we have fun with this?
Well, that was how the Grove was. The Grove was a scaled down version of Daytona. You had the big sweeping turns 3 and 4, the dog leg in the front, and then a narrow 1 and 2. And that track was a nightmare to run. And if you had any kind of wheel hop on 1 and 2, you were going to eat the wall regardless. It was just how bad are you going to eat the wall if you hop your wheels on the corner. Right. We also had on the dirt track, we had a 4-foot tabletop. It was 4 foot wide. That was about 3 foot high. That came down, and you had roughly 2 feet of landing, and then a hard left-hand turn. The 8 scales used to take it because it was an S. It went into an S curve. The 8 scales would jump that corner and skip that corner out and land in the S curves. There's a turn marshal post right there where you post a turn marshal. We called it Dead Man's Corner. And everyone's like, why? And I was like, because if the drivers forget there is a referee there, they will land their cars on their back. I can't tell you how many 8 scale gas buggies I had land on my back from like 8 feet in the air and bounce off my head and shoulders.
And those things don't tickle.
No, they don't. They leave skid marks. Yeah, the one hit me, and he heard me go, oof, and saw me face plant. And he's like, William, are you all right? And I was like, I'm good. And he goes, dude, I forgot you were there. And I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's the nature of the beast. You know, I knew what I was signing up for as soon as I stepped on the track. So
right,
I can't fault you because I've done the same thing to you guys. I mean, I've bounced cars off of other class turn marshals before too. All right, where is my Nuln oil?
I'm making the last. Like it's a pallet for me.
Track I used to go to. This guy, he ran 10 scale and 8 scale on this track. It was a fairly open track. But one thing this guy was famous for, the guy owned the track.
Yeah.
He'd have the longest straight stretches you could possibly imagine for an RC track. He put a tabletop on a 90-degree corner right in the corner. It'd be a tabletop. And come down and I'm just like, oh, this is just a recipe for disaster. And there's like no catch wall, no catch fence, no nothing. So if you forgot there's a turn there, you had a car flying about 90 miles an hour, about 6 feet in the air through the pits.
Now, my RC10 GT that I had a, I basically, I got it, it was clocked. It was a point, was it 0.12 OS Max that I had geared, what was it? It was 2850, 2855. What it was the Traxxas, or it was 2 points off of being the Traxxas 3.3 gear ratio, and it got clocked on the straightaway at 70 miles an hour by a Rock Hill police officer and his radar gun. And it was riding a wheelie at the end of the race. I came across the start-finish line. There was one spot in the A groove. If you hit the corner just right, you could stand your car up. Well, I stood my car up and I goosed it, and I kept it running at about a 45-degree angle. And I got to the start-finish line, and I heard a beep, and I looked down, and my radio controller died.
Oh.
I look down, I go to hit the brakes when I hear it, and nothing happens. And I heard the second beep, and I realized it's sitting on E. It's on 0. My car doesn't stop. The return spring broke during the race.
Oh, no.
And there's no catch fence at the end of the straightaway going to the pits, because it's where we go to the pits. And there's women and children standing there, and here comes this tent scale, and the only thing I could think of is I'm going to kill a kid. And I just screamed at the top of my lungs, "Run away." And I see the crowd part, and it goes right into the building, 70 miles an hour. Flips over and stalls immediately. And I was like, nobody got hurt. Nobody got killed. Good. Walked down, and they're like, well, we got to do the tech. And I was like, yep. Bring it in. I open it up, and I was like, oh, there's the problem on the servo. Servo spring's gone. So like, well, and he goes, well, it was there when it left, because we tech them going in and out of the races. So he goes, okay, that was a malfunction that happened during the race. Okay, cool. That wasn't intentional. I was like, no. Because we had guys that would, a lot of times we'd do enduro races with the gas class. We'd have 30-minute races where we'd have pit stops.
Oh, that's always interesting.
Yeah, you'd have a guy come in, run into the pits, and he's, his buddy's pulling up the gas cap and filling it up while it's still running, and then he takes off and goes. Now, 8 scale, you can get away with that. 10 scale, it gets real picky. And God, I had mine idled to where my mixture was set. I would go through a 12cc tank in about 15 minutes. So about halfway through the race, I'm stopping for a fill up, and then I'm not stopping again for the rest of the race. And I could push it, and I actually pushed it. That OS Max, I had 1 1/4 turns on the top end and 1 turn on the lower end. And like I said, it was 2855 gear ratio. It was a 28 pinion on it and a 55 spur gear.
Highway gear.
Oh, yeah.
Top end.
Top end? What top end? I never found the top end on that car. And you know what? I did that same gear rate, that same setup on a Jado 3.3.
Oh, gee.
And then I was talking to a Traxxas factory driver about it. I told him what my setup was because I was buying the gears from the Traxxas truck at a drag race when Courtney Force used to drive for them.
Mike, if you want to come up before I finish, if you want to come up, Mike, you're welcome to come up. I've just put the link in for the last bit.
But one of their factory drivers was like, "What are you doing this gear ratio on?" I said, "A Jado 3.3, one of the originals." He
Speak
goes,
of the devil.
"Yeah,
Got wicked down in basement. I'll bring him up."
Yep. He asked me about that gear ratio, and then when I told him what the gear ratio was, he was like, "That's insane." He goes, "How much smoke did you have?" And I was like, "None."
What new
What
toy
you
have you got, Mike?
What have you got there, Mike?
A drill.
Ah,
Nice.
sweet.
I'll
Little
put,
bitty.
Yeah.
Because the number 62 bit is all I needed for. I needed to find one with collet that would fit a little bitty drill.
Yeah.
Amazon found it for me. Yay.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
no problem, digger.
But now I just, got to play with it later.
Yeah. How's your layout coming on, Mike?
I'll show you. It's too hard to explain. It's doing good. Got me scoot up before I tip my chair over. Oh.
I'm making long pallets again.
I got the last of the sculpt mold in, as you can see.
Nice.
I'll put your bag. It's coming on. You're getting working on that now, aren't you?
I haven't worked on it in about a week because I'm waiting for the sculpt mold to completely dry before I mess around.
Yeah, that's the problem with sculpture mold. It's got to dry.
Well, I want it dry, the bone,
Yeah.
I did some whatever that came in the kit is buff colored. I don't like it. Tomorrow I'll have some Kato ballast in my hand, so I'll be redoing all that or whatever I do. And I'm going to use white glue, not scenic cement.
Yeah, white glue works wonders.
Yeah. Well, I got one real big bottle, one little bottle, and one
PVA glue works wonders.
Quite a bit.
PVA glue works.
It works great for ballast, a lot better.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you've seen my last video I done. A balloting video I done with stone on one of my industrial areas. I use a syringe instead of a dropper.
Yeah, that's what I'm digging out right now. I got these Friday when I was getting my port flushed.
Yeah.
She don't use them all. So they have to throw them away anyway, this whole bag.
Yeah.
Once they open it, they throw it away. So I got these, plus pipettes I got ordered.
Yeah. I was like, Dragon's got a bunch of those. She has for work. From work, she's a in-home nurse.
Yeah, it's like a sodium chloride injection USB thingy, and it'll work pretty good for going down the middle of the track.
Oh yeah.
It just bleeds out the sides. But
I like using the droppers. I've got the dropper. I've got an eyedropper. Where's my eyedropper?
Well, I have 200 pipettes also.
Yeah, I've got. Hey, you know what? What I didn't got. This is meant to be coming out in a new video, but I'll show you it. It's a turkey baster one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is ideal if you're doing a lot of ballet. How much glue that would hold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody was doing. Was it Luke from APS was doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know Steve Childers, I think, was saying about that, and then I got put onto it, and I just done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know I've seen one of my terrain guys do it, and I just can't remember.
Yeah,
who it was.
I think it was Luke Townsend.
Oh, Luke Towan. Yeah.
No, I don't think Luke. I don't know if it was Luke Towan or if it was Luke's APS.
Oh.
It may have been Luke ABS, because I have seen Luke ABS as well. I can't remember.
Yeah.
There's that many I watch on the terrain stuff.
Yeah.
And you lose count.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still
I've
finding
I've totally lost
after a
count.
year. After a
Yeah.
year. Still finding people.
Yeah.
Some
Yep.
I had to delete because they haven't put anything out in well over 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't put any content out within a while, they go.
Yeah. Yeah.
My subs are climbing. My subs. Sorry, you go on, William.
I'll say
Well,
most of my content has been on everyone else's channel, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One I kept because, he plans on putting more out. I don't know what's going on, but stuff happens.
Yeah.
The one I miss is the father and the son doing the layout. Not the father-son, but the father-son trainer room people. It's fun watching him too. He's building a layout for his son. His son's helping.
Oh, talking about
they have a farm in the summertime almost, and they're gonna be doing farm stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to get done 2 Christmases ago for his Christmas present, but it's 2 years later, still not done.
It's a model. It's a model layout. It'll never get done.
No.
Train layout's never finished.
No. Yeah. Train layouts are never finished.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I also got some. I don't know if you guys heard about that new. It's like electric grease stuff. Ron's train things just talked about it.
Yes.
Yes, I heard about that.
We'll be here Monday. I'll give you Yeah. Oh, special something.
Yeah. Yeah. The
cleaning
solution. Yeah.
Well, it's not really a solution. It's just it keeps it from oxidizing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was going to use the CRC6.
Hello, Gaffer.
But I haven't been able to find it. Gaffer.
The links in the in the chat if you want to come up if you're at home, Gaffer.
Gaffer, it's Luke APS, Affordable Painting Service. Geek Gaming is I think is his channel.
Yeah, it is Geek Gaming. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll have a nose, see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you want some awesome terrain ideas, which he hasn't done, he's gotten away from doing train stuff, but he did one ages ago, and then you've got Real Terrain Hobbies. Does D&D style terrain, 25 millimeter, roughly HO to O. And then Kathy Millett.
Kathy Millett. Kathy Millett. Yeah, Kathy Millett puts some good stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, Ewan. Thank you for joining the Growler. I'm working on making pallets. I've just made a big pile of pallets on my live stream. I've enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, I was making banners for some of my Warhammer stuff that it's going to go on the layout once I get
I
the
also
shed
got
up and running.
a new
I still got to
mouse
get it
mat.
delivered.
I got a new mouse mat today. It's way too big, but it doesn't have that braided border. You know, I can cut this one. I will cut this
Yeah,
one.
you should. Yeah, you can cut it. I've done it with mine.
Well, because Jesus, what have I done? I got this. That's shit. What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh,
You're still.
You're still up on the screen.
yeah, I know. I did something with my this rocket fish. They don't no longer in business, but
Okay.
it's just, because I have a little bitty tiny keyboard tray that slides out, and that little mouse pad thing ain't near big enough. So this worked, and it's got
Yeah.
speed side and smooth side. So, but I like to put the mat on top of it because it hurts my hand otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't think I'd get that many pallets done.
Well, that's what happens when you put a jig together there, Lee.
Yeah,
I've
I've
got
got.
It become easy
How
to
did
throw
you make
together.
a jig? Show me.
What, me pallets?
Yeah.
Yeah, the jig for the pallets. It's just he made a square that he could set everything down in.
Yeah.
That holds it in place.
It may be handy for me. You have to know.
Yeah. Basically, but it's not for small pallets. I'll work out, Mike, for engage for you a jig. But all it is a piece of wood glued there, and then you got the gap. Nearly dropped that one. You got the gap, and I'll show you. You put the matches down the middle.
You don't have to work it out. I didn't know how you did it.
Yeah.
I just eye everything up. I didn't use a ruler.
Yeah. No, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Good, it's good enough.
You can use that jig. You make it that long, but if you want to make pallets shorter, like that, you just go shorter with them.
Yeah.
Because they're not blocked.
There's coffee stirrers and matchsticks. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you how I do the matchsticks. Because I've actually finished making my pallets. All my big pile of pallets are made.
I almost cut my mouse cord off.
Yeah,
I'm not going off yet anyway, because I'm gonna.
I found a website that has the trestles that I want for the layout, and it's got the scale scale layout instructions for it, so you can scale the wood, so you can go get more wood too.
You can, Mike. You can use the matchsticks as they are, but you can make them wider, making them square by gluing 4 matchsticks together to make them wider.
Yeah. I have a bunch of matchsticks that are kind of inferior. They're all warped and ragged. I have to sort through them. I got a huge bag.
Yeah, that's the problem with those bags you buy. They end up being, some of them can be warped.
Yeah,
the coffee stirrers. I got 2 boxes of them.
I've got a box there. I've got a box, 2 boxes under me workbench. I've got them everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 boxes.
I've been working on other stuff though on the layout, because I've actually got a video coming out Tuesday. I'll be a video on how I've done my lighting on my train station, but I've got a running video of running trains from Anfield Road train station over the viaduct to the industrial area and back. That video will be out Tuesday. I mean,
I'm not
Sunday.
real. I try, the tape that you get for doing that pave it stuff. I can't
Yes.
get to stick to anything.
It you gotta really push down on it some. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. I usually I've had pretty good luck with the paving tape.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how old the kit was because everybody else was dried out,
Oh, yeah.
So it might just be old.
Yeah,
They
it may have been.
did send me new paint. Thank God. Free.
Yeah.
You can't
Nice
grumble at that, then, mate, can you?
No, I can't fault them for that. It wasn't these good people.
Yeah.
And so far, I like the kit.
I love building with matches.
If I had to do it all over again, I would probably use Atlas Track, but maybe not. I don't know. I kind of like Coddle Track because my fingers.
Yeah. If I could build my layout again, I'd have it smaller. 26 foot is a big layout to work on. This layout will never be finished. I'm always working on it.
If you actually got some of that oil, whatever it's called, that I was talking about, it's not really oil. It's like some kind of conductive. They call it grease, but it's not really grease. It's you really touch your finger on it and touch the track. If you use that on your track one time, you will never have to clean your track again. That's what Ron said.
I have watched that video. Yeah, I did hear about it, but I haven't looked at it.
As soon as I got paid, I ordered that first thing. Yeah.
It's if we can get it in this country, if we can order, we'd have to probably order it out of the country.
Well, yeah, they're based in Chicago, but you look on Amazon for it. You might find it.
I'll have a look.
Yeah. Whether or not you can get it.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It wasn't supposed to come until the 6th to the 12th, but it's going to be here tomorrow because it's already in Madison last night.
Hey, Wicked, you remember I was telling you I was looking for the Knock kayaks?
Yeah.
2 kayakers from Knock. I finally found a set from Hobby Link, and
cool.
I'll be getting them sometime between Tuesday to Thursday, sometime between the 4th and the 7th.
Right. Them are cool. Well,
So I'll finally have my kayakers for the new layout.
Certain websites I like, Minnesota Railroad and Hobby Link and Yankee Dabbler. I can navigate them.
Yeah.
Certain other ones I cannot navigate properly.
Yeah.
Like Walther's.
Well, Hobby Link, I found it through Amazon.
Yeah.
Everything I bought lately, I bought through Amazon because everybody's out of it.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed I watched the restream of Vinny's last stream. Yeah. Have a guess who he had up on his panel? Yankee Dabbler?
Yep. He had Mike from Yankee Dabbler, the guy from Mike from Yankee Dabbler, and then the other guy from Highways and Byways.
Did you notice that Mike typed his name wrong? Yankee Gabbler.
Oh, did he put he had Gabbler on it?
Yeah. I didn't say nothing.
And yet the cause
worse things,
And yet the cause wouldn't have said anything either, would he? Cause wouldn't have said anything.
Well, Vinny would have if he had noticed it, but I don't think he noticed it then because I never noticed it, and I was on that stream most of the night.
Yeah,
I actually watched it. I don't watch live streams like that no more. The only stream I seem to catch now of Vinny's is
okay to have a cigarette?
Yeah, that's fine,
okay.
Mike. Yeah.
All right. I just don't like, making people uncomfortable.
No, it's fine, mate. Yeah, it's fine. That's what I'm only on for the last. I'm going 3 hours. I'm going to go 3 hours. I'll go 3 hours use. I'm averaging me 3 hours 30 round that.
Yeah, I ended up walking outside for a little bit. I had to step away from the bench. I was looking at stuff going, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
Have you run out of work to do?
Oh yeah, no, it's Sunday. I don't work on Saturday or Sunday, but I've kind of gotten to the point I've run out of stuff that I had.
Oh no. Oh no. I know it wasn't meant to be going this long, but
oh no, it's fine. I mean, I've got
you'll find something.
I could end up. What it was is I had stuff that I primed.
Oh
yeah.
That I was gonna shoot with spray paint. I was waiting to see how that one turned out, and it looked like it dried pretty good, and it actually came out good. I think
I've had really good luck with that Rust-Oleum spray can primer.
Yeah.
For plastic. I've not had anything to peel off yet. That's good. And
that was only me knocking. I've had to just repair the leg on me. On me matches. I've lost my big tub of matches.
I've got a whole big tub of them.
I've got 2 tubs I can see there, but I've got another tub somewhere, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my little cutter too. I ended up getting that from Train Life.
Yeah.
A little far away for shipping.
Oh, not the box I wanted.
They're the only ones that had one.
Yeah. Well, see, I got the Micro Mark.
Yeah, the long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have the foam or a cutting mat top, so you end up gouging where the wood cuts at.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I didn't like about it.
I'll use this box. I've rooted another box out that's under my bench. I've got about 3 boxes of them. I've rooted another box
longer, I can just mark it and cut it,
Yeah.
Look at the size of that box of matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an ice cream tub. I've got 3 of them.
My bag is about that big, Mark. My bag full of matches.
What I do, I keep them in a big box, but then what I'm doing now, I'm putting them into a smaller tub so it's easier to work with.
Yeah.
But I don't like having big
collect butter containers, cottage cheese containers. I am using them for down here. I wash them out myself. That way you don't have to do nothing for it.
Yeah, that's the way.
It's my soap I'm using that I got free from my insurance company, so whatever, They actually send me stuff if I order it. Remember I told you I had a free government phone? It's broken. I had to order a new one. They're not free anymore. But they're highly discounted, at least,
Right.
Just get a part small. A smartphone for $19. That's not bad.
And there's me tub of toothpicks.
Yeah.
Well, barbecue little.
Yeah. I need to get some more of those. I ordered toothpicks too, but they weren't the ones I wanted.
Oh, you wanted the ones you put cheese on, don't you?
No.
Like them ones.
The ones I got were flat and tapered. That's not what I wanted.
Oh, yeah,
the wrong ones. Use them,
Yeah,
you can use them.
Like these. Talking about like
I want
that
the round ones.
Where it's flat on the one end.
Have you seen them I made, Mike?
Oh, wow. How'd you do stripes?
I didn't. They are.
That's straws.
That's all they are. The paper straws put on a pallet and they're allowed. That was done on one of my streams last time.
Oh, I'm going to have to start saving me straws then, too.
Yeah, they're
ideal.
I'll show you now. I've made a load of them.
Well, my granddaughter works at Culver's, so yeah.
Well,
There's
Mike,
one.
don't
Stuff
forget
all the time.
he's doing 00. So you're doing N scale, right?
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
you just have,
you need the coffee ones.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But if I want big pipe on a flat car, I can use straws.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have
Yeah,
flat cars to put them on yet, but and I got that. Remember I bought the Kato cars, the protein gondolas.
Yeah.
Sometime in April, they were supposed to come out with coal loads for them also, because they're
Yeah.
repurposed coal cars.
Right.
But I haven't heard nothing from them yet.
yeah. And I was hearing about that. I was reading up on it, even though I don't use Kato, but I was reading up about it.
Yeah. Well, I love those cars. But the reason I got that little drill is because this other batch that I bought from a different company, I realized they had static couplers. And I'm like, oh no, I can't get them together myself. Impossible for me with my fingers.
Yeah.
Well, I get them almost coupled up and then tipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I lost the springs to the ones that I had.
at least the Kato ones, I can couple them together by hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got a drill and
I've
tap.
got these. I've got the Hornby couplings on mine.
Yeah. The actual the ones that were on these other cars, I carved the pockets off already. It's too late. And I started drilling by hand and realized, there's
Have I missed something here? What's Jackie going on about? I've got them. Yes, I'll help Lee with them. Jackie's lost me.
I don't know.
Nor do I.
But anyway, I started drilling by hand and then run into the metal. I was like, oh, poop.
Where did you get that drill from, Mike?
Huh?
Where
Amazon.
did you get that?
I'll tell you the name. Hang on, I got the box right here somewhere.
What size drill bit does it fit in up to?
Oh, it says on the site. I'll show you the box. Oh,
I think it's 1/4 inch hex head or hex shafts like you would get like your screwdrivers and that.
It's intended for like doing nails and not whatnot,
Yeah.
Or it works out great. It has collets. You can swap them out.
Yeah,
I've got a Dremel, but you get the inexpensive Dremel. It doesn't have collets. I'd have to go to somewhere and get the collets for another $29.
I'll show you one I've got. I've got a cheap version of the Dremel. It's the Gauge Master version, and it's got all different collars with it for using different drill bits. It's like your one there, Mike.
Yeah. I may use it for other stuff, but primarily I bought it to drill those holes. Whether I can drill them or not is beyond me. I don't know.
You will be able to, Mike.
I have two number 62 bits, and then I have to tap it after that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know how thick the metal is. It's probably not too thick.
It won't be thick. If it is, it's going to be on the trucks. It's not going to be thick, Mike.
Well, it's molded right into the plastic. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drilling plastic, it'll be easy to use. You can use a pin vise on a plastic, but for metal, pin vise don't work.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I end up having to use. That's what I'm going to show you now. I've got one of them.
I actually drilled and tapped it by hand with a pin vise, so I can probably do it with this.
There's mine, and I've got that's like yours. I've got different ends for that and different collars for in there.
Yeah. Well, this comes with a whole bunch of stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
a
opened it
cheaper
yet,
version.
but it has a whole slew of things in here.
Yeah, Digger's showing
Oh,
his.
nice.
He's got the hanging. He's got the Dremel with the long bit on it.
Yeah, I got the flex shaft on it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I
Nice.
want that flex shaft, but I've got the rechargeable one.
Yeah.
Somewhere. God only knows where. Right now my hobby area is a bloody mess. Oh, Mike, here's something else I found on Amazon that I've been looking for forever.
Yeah.
The Kato cherry trees from Knock.
Yeah. Yeah.
I finally found a set of those in N scale.
Well, this one's charged with a USB cord. Thank
Oh,
goodness.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's too short to plug in up here unless I put it up on top of my computer. But I also have that battery thing for jumping cars over there. It has a USB port on that. I can use that to charge to this,
Yep.
And I bought that to jump the lawnmower, except the lawnmower battery was totally dead.
Oh, I just went through that.
Well, I
with my
didn't buy
tractor.
it. She paid for it, but I have it down here. Oh, and guess what else I got? Ken, guys, it's Ken and Susan from Redneck,
Yeah, Ken was in here before.
Oh, yeah. Susan did a giveaway, and I won these. I don't know, but you can see them.
I'll put you on back.
Crystals.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
They came from Wish.
Oh,
Or
okay.
somewhere.
Yeah.
She had them for a long time. She decided to do a giveaway, and I just happened to guess, and I had number 69. I changed it to 77 so Lisa could have 69, and then I won on 77, and she won on 69. What the heck, right? That's kind of cool. And then Dave, he won too.
BNSF or
Dave Lawson.
No,
or Dave
Larson.
Larson?
Yeah, yeah, Dave Lawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still know him, but I don't really go in those streams no more because I haven't. I'm not sleeping. If I sit on the internet all night, I don't sleep.
Right. Yeah, you're in a whole different world,
Yeah, well, I ain't got the modem. I have the modem taken off me at 12 o'clock now, so I can't go and watch the streams.
Yeah.
Cause I'd sit on the internet all night, otherwise I'm not asleep, and it gets on their nerves.
Well, I do that a lot too, but I don't sleep till I'm exhausted. I can't. Otherwise, I can't sleep. Well, I had to get ready, early because last Friday I had to get my my port, and I ended up walking because they made the appointment themselves, last time. So I usually made it kind of around her lunchtime, but I couldn't get a ride there this time because it was at 1:30, and she don't have 1:30 lunch. So anyway, I walked 4 blocks, 5 blocks, whatever it is. I made it. It hurt a little bit, but I made it. But I need to exercise anyway. But yeah, the wife was looking at these crystals. She goes, "Oh, now you'll be all healed up." I go, "I don't know what these are, healing crystals or not. I don't even know what they are." They're pretty, though. They're kind of like, if you put them in the light, they're almost like a purplish with a white thing through them. Kind of neat. I'm on them on my layout. That's what I'll do. No, I won't. I'll put them with the rest of my winnings. There's
the other straws I use, Mike. There's the other straw load. There's another straw load I've built.
Yeah. Well, I won this on Twitch. A guy that I watched that blows glass. Right. This is hand blowing glass. If you look at it,
nice.
It's crooked. It's crooked.
Yeah,
But he meant, the top is crooked if I put it right.
yeah,
But it's kind of crooked. But he meant to send me a cork and he forgot. But whatever.
yeah.
So
It is, isn't it?
I can put something in it. I can find a cork at the Ace Hardware probably. If I'll take that with me, then I'll drop it. And I was like, oh shit. This one is so put together well, it might not even shatter.
It may not,
But
Mike.
huh?
It may not.
Yeah. I mean, I've tipped it over and stuff, and nothing's happened. But yeah, he blows all kinds of stuff. He made little chess pieces for some outfit, a whole bunch of them.
Hello, Anthony. Redneck Connections.
Hey,
Anthony.
Redneck way of life. Sorry.
Yeah. Look what I got today, buddy. Yeah. My drill. Yeah.
Lee, I'm gonna jump off and go get something to eat, bud.
No problem, mate. I'm going to be, no problem. Thanks for coming up, William.
Thank you for having me up today.
No
See you guys
problem,
later.
mate. See you later. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Yeah.
You're still with us, are you, Digger?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Trying to find a picture here.
What are you trying to find a picture of?
He was talking
I don't feel
about
like
jumping in
standing
the
up.
tractor, and I just went through the same thing with mine. And I was trying to find a picture of my tractor here.
Trash
It's
bin?
trying to load, but it's not loading. There we go. Boom. Share.
Oh, yeah, I can see it in the basement. I'll share it.
There it
You
is.
can see that. There it is. Mike.
Yeah.
That's a
Nice.
Boland's 1050 10 horsepower garden tractor from 1968.
Nice.
That's what I'm working on
Nice.
now.
Yeah. She inherited a John Deere riding lawnmower, a 42-inch deck, right? And it's really great for mowing the lawn. It takes me a half hour. It's like, oh boy. But I can barely get on and off it now, But I can still mow.
Yeah. Hey, if you catch it out and mows the grass, it's what you want.
Yeah.
Actually,
yesterday it was so nice that we were out actually cutting stuff out of the bush we should have done 20 years ago. Maple trees growing out of our bushes. They're not maple bushes, and everything
That's
else.
not good.
No. Well, if you put them in a pot, they won't grow, right? But they'll grow out of a crack in a sidewalk or so.
Yeah,
What?
we have the same.
Huh? Okay. Well, I gotta go to. My pizza's here.
Okay. Thanks for coming up, Mike.
Wood-fired pizza truck downtown today, and she went and got me some. So we'll see you later.
Thanks for coming. See you later, Mike. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah. Glad I could help.
No problem. It's down to 2.
And then there was 2.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a good stream, to be honest, Digger. I've enjoyed doing what we've done. What have you got done? Did you get that floor done?
I got it base coated. I got it textured. I got the floor, the forge, and the chimney textured. And I got it base coated. I'm waiting for the base coat to dry.
No, yeah. But thing, have you gained any subs since you've come up here?
One, I got Jackie.
I'll put your link in the description on this live when it goes back up.
Okay, thank you.
Could I share it out? I share the link out because I haven't launched it yet. I'm actually in the proceed at the moment. I'm creating Anfield Road Layout on the Loft Facebook page. at the moment, and I'm doing a Twitter page. I'm in the proceed doing all sorts to grow my channel, because my channel is actually getting bigger and bigger. But it's down to a lot of the channels I go into. I go into a lot of other streams other than train related.
See, I don't really do the train stuff. Actually, the wargaming stuff, there's plenty of on here. The display stuff that I do, I've not seen one other person doing videos of that stuff yet.
Yeah, I know. That's what caught me to your like That's what I like watching with your channel.
Yeah, because the display, what I'm working on right now is for version 3.0.
Yeah. The only other one I know of is Blazy's. I don't know if you know who I mean. Blazy's. Let me see if I can find the link to his channel. I know I've got it on one of my videos. Wrong way. Close that. Blazy's. St. Blazy's it is. Yeah, it's a shame, Dragon Lover. We'll sort it because William's on about sorting the webcam out. I know you were just having technical difficulties. Are you still working on the bench now, or are you getting ready for work now, Dragon Lover? I like doing a lot of my scratch builds, but the way I do my scratch building, it can be done with other stuff, other hobbies. That's the way I look at it. It's not just, I'm a trained channel, but yeah, I welcome anyone to come up, and it's talk and hang out.
Yeah, because the one thing I found out, whether you're doing trains or you're doing wargaming or you're doing a display like I am, a lot of the skills and a lot of things you do are going to cross over one to the other.
Yeah.
That's why I like watching Mel a lot. Mel has
it's nice to see him back in the studio.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to have a live stream, but it was good to see him back in the studio a couple days ago.
It was. I was just about to turn the laptop off, and I seen him upload it. I thought, I need to watch it. I watched it, commented on it, and put a nice comment. Glad to see him back in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
It is nice to see him back in studio, you think. Because we use, I've just found a piece of styrofoam, like what you've got there. I've just found a piece. And I'm going to have I've never done anything with it. I found a big thick piece. I'm going to try and see I'm going to try and model a wall out of it, because I know you can do it. I'm going to have a little thingy with it. I just have ideas, and I think.
Oh, that's cool, Dragon. Yeah, I see that one you showed today, Dragon. That thing is beautiful. Good job on that.
Yeah, that was her picture. She was in the stream, but she was having technical difficulties. We're meant to be. We're going to get her up on panel with her. William's not far from her, and we're going to try and get her up again. With my
display, though, I take my display to two places. It's not that I have here. It's I actually take it and I go to tractor shows and some of my toy tractor shows, and I'll set it up there.
Yeah, so we have a lot. We have a lot of shows, but with what's going on in the world, meaning with what's going on all the within the world of this coronavirus, there's been no events. So or have you had any there, or has it been the same for you?
It was the same this year. Everything is coming back.
Yeah, we've got.
So what I'm doing right now is everything's coming back at one time. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to go to, what I don't want to go to, and it's like rapid fire now.
Yeah, Jackie's into a change, but she does a lot of work for me on my layout. She has done. She does a lot of me. She done me reefs, me memorial reefs for me memorial on me layout. Jackie done that.
Nice.
But she's more into a football, but I'm trying to get her involved with trying to help me on little bits on the layout. She doesn't come up and help me. She usually does stuff and gives me ideas. I ask her for advice on certain stuff
Like
that's what it's all about.
Like that little power unit I was showing you guys.
What's that?
That power unit I was showing you guys earlier?
Yeah.
I'm going to share another picture here once it comes up.
Yeah. That's know what it's all about, mate. It's what it's all about, sharing stuff.
I got so much stuff going on this laptop right now that it's pitching a fit at times.
My laptop's the same, but my laptop, lucky enough, my laptop's a gaming laptop.
Same with this one. I got 4 tabs opened up in Chrome, 2 tabs opened up in Edge. Plus, I'm like playing around with video.
I'm not. Oh, I've just had while you're doing that, I'm going to get this picture. I've just had a picture. So,
there you go.
Go on. I've seen it. Add to stream. Is that what you're working on at the moment?
No, that's what I actually built. That's what my first video was about. Was this?
Oh, yeah. Do you know, it was funny how I come across you, though. I was looking for something, and I seen your channel, and I went and looked at it, and I thought, it's an interesting channel, and I've stuck with you. I like the stuff you do, and I don't know what it is with me. I just seem to pick different channels and keep with them.
Oh, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And with this is at a antique tractor show.
Yeah. I've got a mate that got what's the tractor? He's got a steam engine. But I tell you, we used to have a guy. You probably heard of him, Fred Dibner.
Who's that?
Well, a big top. He was in the UK. He was known for his steam locos, steam engines. Fred Dibner. You want to Google it and have a look. He was from Bolton. He had a big workshop in the back garden. He was his workshop was run off steam.
Nice. You know, I have heard of that dude.
Yeah, I tell you now, some of the stuff he done was unbelievable. I've got one Dragon Lovers just sent me now. I'll get that one up. She's doing. Let's see if I can get it. Shared screen. Hey, why was it? There's that one. That's what she's working on.
Nice.
That's all the stuff. That's why we need to get her up. Some of the stuff she works on, it's unbelievable. She's only just done it this year. And she's more into, she's a nurse by trade. I know she won't mind, Dragon Lover won't mind me talking, but she's only just turned to doing these dragon dioramas this year. I think it was last year. We done all testing over the week and it was working fine. And all of a sudden, it keeps booting her out. But we're going to get it sorted for it to come up again. But the work she does is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. If I lived closer, I think. No, I don't. I gave that one away because I had like 2 to 3 webcams, and I'm down to one. That's the one I'm using right now. This one over here. The other 2 just weren't working with me. And I'm like, I gave one to my cousin. I'm like, you know what? There you go. Use it. I can't. It's not working for me. Take it.
Yeah.
Get away from
it. I tell you what, I want to get. I'm looking at. I want to get a new webcam, but my webcam I want to get is 50 quid because it zooms in on detailed stuff for ideal for me. But it's having the money because my work, I ain't worked since the beginning of this lockdown. I haven't done anything. I do events, security at events, and I've done nothing.
Yeah,
I've hated it.
Never good.
No, it's not good at all. It isn't good, but at the moment I've been able to work on the layout, but the weather's getting nicer now, so I'm able to go out. But it's still not nice weather. But you've been having weird weather there in the over in America, though, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Not. It's either been a little bit unseasonably warm, or about down where it should be. But
yeah. Oh, you've had some people I know have had snow.
Oh well, where I'm at, snows. We usually still have snow in April. So
yeah, I know a friend that had snow in April. I don't know if you know Jimmy C.
I think so.
Yeah, Jimmy C. He had snow in April. Jimmy C. and Dora that does the wrestling.
Yeah,
usually.
A friend of mine lives in Colorado. She goes.
Oh, I've got a friend. I've got a friend in Colorado. We've got Nancy, Spirit of Colorado, railway girl we know. She lives in Colorado.
Yeah, my friend, she lives about 9,000 feet up a mountain. She goes, yeah, it must be nice to have your snow end in April. My snow goes through about the end of June. I'm like, well, it's your own fault for living that far above sea level. Don't tell me about it.
Yeah, she lives above sea level. It's going to happen, isn't it?
Well, that far above sea level, she's up above. She lives just above the tree line.
Oh my God, that's just crazy.
Almost 2 miles in the air. I'm just like, Brandy, you live almost 2 miles above sea level, and you're complaining about snow. Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure if you were going to be in the stream today.
I wasn't sure either.
I know, well, last week you said you weren't going to be sure because if you were working, because you're a photographer, and I thought, then I seen you come in, and I thought, oh, I'll see if you're in the basement, if you're got your laptop there, and you're welcome to come and join us on the stream.
Yeah. With me, everything is day to day right now.
Yeah, the same with me. I could get phone calls if I had got off of work, but it's just play things by ear. It's all we can do in this time, innit? Because it's only getting back to normal.
Yeah, because there was a barrel race I was going to do photography work at, and then I found out they had 2 other photographers working it. So I'm like, yeah, and the 2 photographers working it actually work for that arena.
Yeah, so you're competing against them, aren't you? It's hard.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not even going to go down and deal with that. It's one of those things that you're kind of interloping on their territory. I'm like, not a good look.
No, it's not. It's not a good look at all.
Even though I'm close with both of them, it's just I don't want to make any waves if I don't have to.
Yeah. No, I'm just bloody looking now. I'm trying to find something. They're the last. Did you see those pallets are made?
Hang on here. There we go. Oh yeah, nice pallets.
Yeah, I like them, and I wouldn't start. I don't just think when I'm doing that could go on a diorama, for example. You could go and put that leaning against the wall with growth on it, with grass on it, and everything.
Oh yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what are you more into your diorama stuff then, are you, or display stuff?
I'm a little bit of both.
You're a little bit about displaying dioramas.
The display is actually more like it's kind of like a diorama, but it's never set up the same twice.
Yeah, no, you don't. I'm the same with my layout. I've ripped scenes off this layout that I wasn't happy with and changed them, but I'm happy with the scenes I've got now. But I try and do the scenes as they would be in real life.
Right. Like when I do when I set up my display,
yeah,
the things that remain in the same place are the buildings. The buildings always remain in the same place. When I start putting the tractors and the antique vehicles and everything else on it, they're always in a different location.
Yeah, it's the same with me.
So there's that. But and when I transport it, the buildings aren't on the board when I transport it. I have all the buildings all separate. So the buildings are going to be separate. Right now, version 2.0, there's only one building on it. Right now.
Do you have lights on your buildings or?
No. I was thinking about doing that, and then I started thinking. The thing about it is when I display it with the one building I have on the display right now, I always display it with the roof off, so people can walk by and actually look right down inside of it. So I'm like, well, there ain't no sense in putting lights in it if I'm taking the roof off anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you were leaving the roof on, it'd be different.
Right.
It would be different. I'll be calling it shortly anyway because I'm 3 hours 31. I've been on since 5 o'clock my time.
Right. I'm trying to find them here, but I did have lights here that I was going to use, and I cannot find them for the life of me. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
These little suckers right here.
Oh yeah, LEDs and battery operated LEDs. Yeah, they are the ideal thing. I've got a video coming out. It's lampposts that are just little LED lampposts.
Right.
And they're behind me. I ain't got them. I ain't got the power pack to them. Let's see if I can find the box of my lights. Bear with me a minute. They should be somewhere under the layout. They are. Wait till you see these for lights, lampposts. I'll have to put a piece of card behind them because they're black.
Oh, nice.
They're only the lampposts. Little 3-volt lampposts, and believe it or not, they'll run off a square post battery. I've got loads of them. I've got you'd like these ones.
Well, these little LED Christmas lights. What I like about them?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I got the pack for it was like 20 lights for like half price, like $3. But there's the actual light itself right there.
Yeah, you can use them for all sorts. You can use them for all. I
was going to hang them upside down the way they are, and kind of use that whole LED casing as like the standard for the light, like hanging off the joist.
Yeah, you can do that. That's what it's all about. Showing off if you can do that. Well, I'm going to call it because it's slowly, I've gone to 3 viewers. Thank you for coming up, Digger.
Oh, no problem.
No problem. It's nice to have you.
I'm all interested now. I got some batteries in this thing.
Is your Daytona racing on yet?
Oh, yeah, it's on. It's Kansas right now. Oh, these ain't too bad.
Oh, yeah. That's what I can do with those lights that I've just shown you. I can run them on a square post battery. You can get battery holders and run them on battery. I actually use battery to test stuff on my lighting. When I'm doing all my wiring for my lights, I'll use a 9-volt battery to do my testing.
Yeah.
9-volt battery.
Well, 9-volt.
Yeah. But I actually am in the model at the moment converting an old an old tower power unit for a power source for my lights. At the moment, that's my next project.
Oh, there you go.
I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm gonna call it anyway. Thank you for letting you come. You can come up at any time, Dig. You can tell it's getting late now for me.
You get like me. You start getting tired. You start to stutter.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yeah. Bye, Gaffer. Night. Thank you for coming up. Yeah, no problem, Dragon Lover. You're welcome. See you next time. I'm not going yet, but we'll be going in a minute. But thank you, Digger, for coming up. You're more than welcome anytime to come. No problem. You take it. Have a rest of the nice day or evening, whatever it is for you. And I'll see everyone in the streams around. I may see you, Digger, in Mel's if he goes live at 9 o'clock my time.
Yeah, maybe. I've been keeping an eye on there. Still nothing came up yet. So.
Yeah, I know. I have a Dragon Lover's been doing that. I mean, and nothing's come up. So thank you everyone for coming on the stream, and we'll see you around the streams. I will have more stuff coming out on my channel. If you just not subscribed to me, subscribe. And if you're not subscribed to Digger Miniatures, it's still in the stream. Have a nose. There is description will be in the link to the stream. I will put his link up. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you again in the streams. Bye from Anfield Road Layout in the Loft. Bye all.
See you, everybody.
See you. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming in the stream, and don't forget, I actually am I'll do anything to do with just anything that I'm scratch building. It's dioramas. I'll have anyone come up. And thank you, Dragon Lover, for staying with the stream. And see you in the streams. Look out for my contents coming out. And bye from Anfield Road Layout in the Loft. And if you're standing too close to the track, move back or you advise you're a goner. Bye from Anfield Road. Oh, another thing I've just forgot. Don't forget, I have got Discord in the description of this video. Live I've just done. So bye from Anfield Road. See you in the roundhouse. Bye for now. Bye all. Later all. Bye. Bye from Anfield Road. Take it easy. Bye. 3, 2, 1. Gone. Bye. Bye from Anfield Road. See you in the roundhouse, and don't let the caboose hit you on the way out. If it does, you stood too close to the track.